Lionsgate. Tresnea. A city in ruins. It's still there, though. That has to count for something. Despite victory, a great tragedy befell our heroes. Though, they will not have long to mourn, for they must march on. A different location lies on their path. Moving away from the ice-cold city in the north, our heroes will enter Ibrakal, the city of eternal summer. Starring Agent P as Thief, Anna as Devana, Mike as Jendar, Steve as Sapphire, and Ace with a brand new character, with Tanfighter as Dungeon Master. Streaming begins March 25th. Hello! Welcome back to Dark Waters, Tales of Tresnea. Do not do that. We are here once more. I am your Dungeon Master Tanfighter. With me is most of our lovely players. Starting us off, we have Mike.
Hey, I am Mike. I use he, him pronouns, and I will be playing Jen, the Kalistar druid, who, I think at the moment is still using any pronouns. They did while they were a robot, and they've not been a robot long. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It works.
Yeah, for now. Yeah,
and I'm totally not responsible for us being here. That's Steve.
Both of you.
Next up, we have Anna.
Hi, I am Anna, or Riley, whichever you prefer. I use the it pronouns, and I play Devana, they, she pronouns, the half-orc warlock/cleric who, is so thrilled about being here and totally not stressed and mad and upset and everything. They're fine.
But Anna loves lore, so,
I do love lore, but also I love having a character who survives.
Well, we can't have everything, can we? Next up, we have Akash.
Hi, I'm Akash, he, him pronouns. I'm playing Born of Ash, a bugbear barbarian. He has no idea where he is. I don't think he has any clue that he's time traveled yet. But very excited to be on this journey and hopefully gets to get his hands dirty today.
Born of Ash is having a very different time. Next up we have Cease.
Hello, my name is Cease. My pronouns are she and her. I do play like Tia Sanfera, whose pronouns are they and them. They are Asimar, Bardadin,
Indeed.
Paladard,
Sure.
Palabinard. They're here. I have been a bit out of it the last session and completely out of it the session before that. So I have no idea what's going on, and it's very fun for me personally.
Great. And last but not least, we have our host with the most, something the PP man himself, the Goon King, Steve.
Hello, hi. I'm Steve, also known as Sassy Pants. I run Pantsless tables and other related things, and I do things for stuff. My pronouns are he, him. I don't know why the avatar looks so weird on stream. Ignore
I
that.
also don't know why your pronouns are him.
What?
You said your pronouns are he, him. I don't know why. I think you should look into that because none of us know actually.
I mean, sure, yeah, I did experiment with he, they pronouns, but I didn't really enjoy it. So I'm back to he, him. But yeah, I do things with stuff. I am genuinely in fight or flight mode today because I made the wrong decision of sharing my Pantsless Pride promo on my personal accounts, and people from there have been checking out the Steve account, and I'm worried that somebody's going to show up when I'm flirting with someone on stream, and I'm totally not panicking about that.
Let me make all the NPCs way more here. Hold on.
The jar is suspended for this one episode only.
But yes, I'm playing Shay, who was a rogue ranger but is now a rogue cleric. I don't know how that works. He has 10 decks, but he has the sharpshooter feat, so we're gonna figure that shit out.
Oh, lovely. And yes, I am in a very different setup, which is very scuffed right now. So if it gets very weirdly echoey, I apologize.
And pay no heed to the portal into the ether.
Yes, no, that's all
Yeah, the portal
Celestia
to
back there. Don't
Celestia,
worry about
yeah.
it. Like we don't look there. We don't look directly at it. Otherwise, we hear a crack. But yes, we
We
are
get
back.
cracks.
Like the chips.
Those are not the cracks I was thinking of, but okay.
Which
Okay.
cracks are you thinking of?
Say it, Steve.
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
We all know which one.
Yeah, I'll just add one to the jar. For
And
fun.
I just think that if Steve's family is watching, Steve should be like a bit more elaborate in explaining these jokes, just so that everyone understands.
Hmm.
I hate you.
Also, since Steve forgot, our stream today and all of them in May and June will be supporting different causes, one of which is the Trevor Project, and the other is some group of mutual fundraisers, mutual aid fundraisers. And Steve, I am disappointed you did not bring them up, because throughout the session we didn't write these down, but at some point here or there I may call out incentives, and if those happen, then things may happen. But as a baseline, we can say for $10, I'll give them advantage on their next roll.
I will uwu for any amount of money. You donate any money to any fundraiser and say you want me to uwu, I will do it.
Yes.
Now, for $10, it's advantage. For $11, it's disadvantage.
See, here's the thing, right?
Why
Assis will
would
do
you?
it for any amount of money, but I have slightly higher standard than she does. So I will uwu. I will end every sentence with uwu for 5 minutes if we hit $50 during the stream.
Okay, but do you realize how uvuing once is content, ending every sentence with uvu for 5 minutes is brain grinding.
For you, yes, but for the people who donated, no, it's fun.
No, it just gives me incentive to kill Steve's character so he stops talking.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you've tried 3 times.
I haven't tried yet, motherfucker. That's all been you.
Okay, fair enough. I've tried 3 times.
If I try, you're not making it. That's the difference. But yes, last we left our adventurers, they had found themselves on Barnacle Bay. From Barnacle Bay, they tried escaping and found themselves many, many, many years in the past where angels fought angels, gods fought gods. They found themselves smack in the middle of the Millennium War, where dodging and surviving all kinds of different catastrophes, they started following other mortals who were trying to find refuge. And in that journey, they learned about a few formative events for the world, such as Bahamut fighting Tiamat and crashing down onto the ground when a different ruby-like serpentine dragon betrays him or something. And as he crashes down, his platinum scales shoot out into the sky, and the collapsing landscape around him forms the steel-capped mountains embedded with his own scales. From there, they kept on marching north. They came across Sylvanus Glade, where some of the Eladrin, one of whom the party made some level of connection with, took in some of the refugees and some of their own people that went back towards the Fae, essentially. The party then kept marching north towards the kingdom of Eluwarda, which they learned is the kingdom of the elves. And when they got to the walls and the gate, it was under siege from drow and riders, all fighting and yelling out in the name of their matron mother. During that conflict, they saw the king of the elves ride out and use some strange blood magic and essentially clean house. And yes, and as that happens, the king also introduces himself as King Sebastian Corellin, someone who feels vaguely familiar to some of the party members. and he grants them, at the very least, safety behind his walls, along with the other refugees. Intrigued by the strange chrono energy surrounding the party, he talked to them and offered them a way back. A way back that will require quite a lot of arcane energy, especially to hide from the eyes of someone who keeps track of such things. Offered 2 jobs. One, to go deal with the island of Aluwada and some dangers therein, and the other, traveling their way to the outskirts of Aluwada on the borders between a neighboring nation and Aluwada. And some strange mentionings of a cult and someone beginning to use magic using blood and souls. And the party had asked for some time to discuss, and that is exactly where we jump right in, where I asked the party, what have you decided finally?
Blood and souls, is this deadlock?
No.
For every deadlock reference from this point on, I will add 10 to the jar.
Tan said minus 10 to the jar, plus 10 to the jar for every deadlock reference, and stream died.
Stream died.
I'm just saying.
All right.
We've gone out to stepped out of the room to discuss, and I mean,
Yes.
for everyone watching, we discussed outside of game, and we came to the conclusion that we'll take on what is likely going to be the quest that involves my patron, possibly.
So are we going with the cult?
Yes.
All right. You head back in, I would imagine. You see, he has been patiently waiting, and you see he was just kind of peering out the window of his hall to the side. And as you enter back, he looks at you and goes,
Ah. Well, what have we decided?
We have decided to go with the cult, you called it? The blood one.
Well then, if that is your decision, I suppose I'll be sending the other group to the island.
Yeah? Sure.
You will all be heading to the borders of Fultanis and Aluwada. Reports have started there, and that is where I feel we will find our answers. Once you have located the source of these problems.
And you see he tosses a stone across the floor. You can recognize it. It's some kind of a sending stone. And
yeah, I'll take it.
He hands it to you. He's like,
once you have found it, you may contact me.
All right.
Given your abilities, you will need my assistance, as well as some of my soldiers. Once we find the source of all of these, well, disappearances in accounts to blood, I will start harnessing it for myself and you. During which time, you just have to ensure everything goes as planned and smoothly.
All right.
That's what we do the best.
Like, just glances at Jen. Or, like, not glances, glares more. Like,
Now,
right, okay.
that is the task.
Mhm.
How quickly can you prepare yourselves to head out?
Above table, what time of day is it?
Kind of hard to tell. It is greycast here, but it feels closer to like early evening.
All right, and we've been traveling all day, no?
Correct.
Okay. I think the one would then look around and go like, "Well, we've had a long day. Is it so urgent it can't wait until morning?"
I suppose.
He looks you all up and down.
If you need time to prepare and rest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm if you feel like it would be more beneficial to go now, we could. But I'm just saying we've been.
The sooner
traveling
you
all day.
decide to leave, the sooner you'll be out of this mess. It is up to
True.
you how long you wish to take.
How long's the travel?
He thinks for a moment. It should not take long, considering where we are. I can transport you to a close-by location. From there, it should be a few more hours.
Then I'm gonna look at the rest of the group to kind of like get their opinion. Like, do we want to rest or take that offer?
If the nearby location is secure, we could camp there and be on
Yeah.
it first.
That also works.
You see, as you're saying that, Zelsin kind of looks over at you and just goes, I'm not sure if that's a good idea, considering how dangerous our journey has been. If we do run into anything while we're camping outside, I don't know if they'll be capable enough to deal with it.
Yeah, that's.
Makes sense.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. And then I guess maybe there are no secure places then. Like,
I mean, apart from here, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe do just rest here then. Better to tackle this with fresh minds. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm doing my stretches on the side. Warm up.
All right. Anyone feel like they really need a rest? If not, then I guess what the king said is true. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can go home.
So I am down to go right now, but also I look at the king. We have kind of, come through weird stuff happening, and stuff has happened to us here. Could you direct us to any supplies or any weapons, armor that we could use in case a fight breaks out?
He looks at you. You are asking me for requisitions.
It would be helpful, yes. I mean, you want us to be extremely well prepared to go do this thing for you, right? And not just walk in with no equipment, nothing, and fail spectacularly because we didn't have the correct items or defenses needed.
If you die, then that was your fate.
Yeah, but then
However,
won't
if you
get
do
your...
wish for
Sorry.
requisitions, tell me, what is it for me of value in giving you a weapon or anything else you might need?
So here's how I see it, right? If we have the correct equipment that we need, if we get into a situation where we need to use force, we can potentially use force in a better way to get you the outcome you need. If we don't have the resources to get force, then we come back defeated, and then you have to send someone else to do the job, and then they also don't have resources.
Are overestimating your own abilities. If you had not shown up today, I would have been sending my own contingent of forces to deal with these threats. You have come to me asking for a way back and some
Ivana is nodding.
magic.
Right.
I am willing to provide you that if you earn your keep. If you want a weapon. Yeah, go on.
Oh, I wasn't
I want
planning
to say...
to...
No, carry on.
I wasn't... I didn't mean to be like, oh, we're going to take the stuff and then we're going to fuck off to the future, right? I meant we will use the armor weapons if needed, and when we come back, we return it to you with our gratitude, right? It's not like, oh, we're going to keep this shit. Sorry, I haven't been in presence company of nobility before. I don't really know.
The term you're looking for is royalty.
Yes. Yeah, see, I didn't even know that. So, like, I don't really, I'm not good with, the correct terms and when not to swear.
You are...
I want to bow down.
Uh-huh.
I want to bow down and say, "Oh, great leader of bats. My request for a weapon. My request for a weapon
Oh no!
I will give you my arm, which has much more blood than even three of those thin non-beast persons. You
Okay,
So
maybe
Ivana quickly like taps you on the arm, like, no.
let's not go that far.
You see, he looks at you, looks back at Shay, looks at Shay and first goes, "Now, that is how you make a proposal. Interesting indeed,
Oh no.
Ash."
I want to like flex my biceps while like showing how much blood there is in these arms.
So you wished for me to take your arm in exchange for a weapon.
Yes.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
This is
Plus one's
wild.
4. Nat 20.
Oh no!
Nat 20.
You see, he stands up from his throne, steps down, walks closer to you, still bowing down, looks at you. Willingness to give up whatever you need. Good. Such willpower can certainly be made use of. And he crouches down and runs his hand across your arm for a moment. And you just feel like his very like sharp, almost like claw-like nails just kind of graze past your arm, and he tightens his grip suddenly as his like fingers can dig into your arm, and you can feel like a little bit of like blood eke out. And as it does, he pulls his arm back, looks at it, and just takes a quick taste. Interesting indeed. Fine. From this moment henceforth, that arm belongs to me. And he just kind of closes his fist, and you feel this shooting pain as a bunch of blood like just starts coming out of all of the like, little cuts he made right now. And it starts surrounding your entire arm, and it starts hurting like hell. And then suddenly all of that blood just turns to like vapor and dissipates. And underneath that, you see this long arm of like a tattoo across your entire arm.
Okay.
And you see it's like a bunch of like, almost like rings and vines, and all the way up at the top there is a crown that looks like it's dripping in blood. And you see he looks at that and he's like, that'll do. Now, for your weapon, let me take a quick trip down to the armory. And he starts walking and gestures for you to like, all of you to like.
Say, don't worry about weight. I can carry.
Wait, hold on. So what kind of arm do you have right now?
It's the same arm, he just has a tattoo.
Tattooed arm. I already had a tattooed chest. No.
There's a big tattoo across his entire arm.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Ivana is counting to 10 in their head and doing a breathing exercise as they walk.
Hold on. Now, let me pull up weapons real quick. Need to check something. What all does this guy have?
I had something else in mind, but this works too.
Hey, I mean, you crit.
I was going to cut off my arm and give it. Yeah,
no, I know. But when you offered your arm, you didn't specify how you're offering it.
Yeah.
It's dawning on me that apart from Divana, I'm the second straight man in this group now.
Yeah, it's
the not
usually
in the
teeth.
sexuality aspect, but in the
Oh, the
Yeah.
Whatever
what?
you say.
like not in the sexuality aspect, but like
Hmm.
the oh my
Can't
god,
be
yeah.
too many.
Yeah, it is the thief is also thief is not a chaos bringer, I guess.
No, Teef has been kind of like acting like my second in command almost.
Oh, did you
And
hear me
it's
say
but I
second
think
in command?
I
I said straight man.
Yeah, but I mean more just like but Teef because Teef is also less chaotic, and then
Yeah.
the one is
True.
very happy with your presence too. Where it's like, yes, okay, someone else with common sense.
Nah.
It seems to be a rarity these days.
Let me see what's happening here. They know what role they need to pick up right now.
It's okay. It's fine. This is why my backup is also someone with common sense, because I've seen what backups everyone else has chosen. Not everyone else, but what backups some people have chosen.
Wow.
I will say
I didn't
playing a
mention a
character with
name.
common sense feels a bit more grounded than like I don't even know what to call estrogen actually, but yeah.
Estrogen is estrogen. I think that's a good description.
Estrogen didn't have a bird in a flute. All I'm
Are
saying.
Yeah.
you? What's your alignment, Ash?
True neutral.
True neutral. Yeah.
Oh no.
Chaotic evil.
It's always scary when the GM asks
where
that.
fate
What's your
takes me.
alignment?
Hey, I need to ask these things sometimes.
Well,
Okay?
to be fair, it's also because I also have a thing that the armor that I think is I can attuned to your armor because
Okay.
you need to be good enough.
You see, he walks over to essentially like the edge of the hall. You feel like he's going somewhere. He stops there. The doors swing open, and he just extends a hand out. And you see this weird shadowy orb starts forming around his hand, and you see he just reaches into it, and he pulls back this like darkened black metallic hilt, and he keeps pulling and pulling, and you see this great axe emerge. You see it's like this double-ended great axe where one side of it is like pitch black and the other is kind of like crimson red. And okay, so you have been given the great axe of rending.
Okay. Should I add it or?
No, I will have to tell you what it does. I will just give you the cliff notes for now. I'll copy paste the other shit to you later. But
Okay.
essentially, it is a +3 adamantine weapon.
Oh,
Rolling a 19 or a 20 on this weapon is a critical hit. And if you do crit with this weapon, you roll 1 additional damage dice with this weapon. Then the other fun thing it does, if you land a critical hit, you can expend a charge for the crit to deal maximum damage on that attack.
can spend what?
1 charge on a crit to deal max damage to that attack.
Does it increase my crit by 1 or is 1920? Because I already have 1920 as crit.
It won't increase it, no. Then this is whatever. Yeah, that's fine. And the other thing you can do is, whenever you deal damage with this weapon, you can expend a charge to regain hit points equal to the amount of damage you dealt with that weapon. And as a base, this weapon does an additional 1d10 necrotic damage and a 1d10, and a 1d4 radiant damage. I'll send you the main dates beyond that later. But essentially, that's what the weapon does. This is a weapon that requires attunement as well, by the way. So yes, he hands you the weapon, and you feel its heft, even by your standards. It is way heavier than your current weapon. But weirdly, when you try and even swinging it, it swings with your momentum. And it's
I
an
do
odd.
some of those that
Yeah.
Indian exercise with it.
Yes. All right. He hands it to you. He's like, "Oh, that is yours." And he points to the arm, and that is mine.
Thank you, great leader.
And he looks over at Shay. Now, what exactly were you asking for in terms of requisitions?
I have checked chat. I've made sure that there is nobody here before I say this because. So, if he got that giant ass axe for offering his arm, what do I get if I offer head?
That's a jar. Do you offer your head?
Not my head.
Hold on.
He's gonna
Not
get,
going
he's
through
gonna
so
die
much
this
trouble
time.
to
Yeah.
save you.
You're
For
gonna
you
die.
to ruin it.
No, I'm offering literal head, not.
No.
Okay, yes. See how that's gonna
That's
go
why
for
you're
you.
gonna die.
Steve, I
you offer
can't say this enough. Stop fucking around so you will stop finding out.
Yes.
I need to know right
Offering
now.
your
Are you
actual
doing-
head would be better.
No, let me change what I'm saying. Stop fucking around so we have to stop finding out.
Shay?
Yeah.
What are you doing finally?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Yeah, I just look at him and I go, armor would be nice, but
Looks you again and well, it is your decision. Right.
I'm good. We have a staff back home that I'm going to stop talking.
If that is all. Looks at Divana. What have you decided then? Are you going to be departing right away? Or not?
I guess if everyone feels alright, then I guess yeah, we could leave now. If you can bring us to a place that's only a couple hours away.
Fine. Shall speak with the other group. And with that woman leading your pack. Once all the matters here are settled, it will be time to depart. And you see, as he's saying that, the door opens and you see Farah is being led inside. And you see behind her is the other group also. You see they've been also, essentially the guards have stopped them, oh, wait here for a moment. And Farah is walking and she gives you all a look, kind of looks at you, the one checking, are you all right, kind of a thing.
Yeah, they'll give her a nod and a slight smile, and then we'll turn to the king and go "Thank you so much, Your Majesty. It's appreciated."
You see, he just gives you a nod, turns over, says, "And you, I believe we need to talk about all of the things you need for your people, all the people you have brought to my kingdom. And what can they provide my kingdom in return?" And as that's happening, you are now escorted out and the door's shut for a moment. And you see the other group is standing there. You see the drow. You see this Asimar next to him. You see this tabaxi. You see a person a species you don't recognize. You see what looks like a rhino person. And you
How many charges did I have then?
you had 7 charges. Oh, sorry, no. I had to roll for how many charges you have. That it says a maximum of 7. Hold on. You have 4 charges. But yeah. Okay. So you see all of these people there. You see they also have the guy you saw run up to Bahamut, the human there as well. They're all also just kind of huddled up, like discussing stuff amongst each other. When you walk out, like you see a couple of them like look your way, like, huh, and expectantly look at you, and like then a couple of them go back to like discussing stuff. You see the human is kind of just eyeing you guys, kind of gauging you up and down. Anything you do in the waiting period before like King comes to get you guys?
I guess like, is there like, are we escorted somewhere, or are we just like, has he just like kicked us out of the room and we're free to go, or is there people like escorting us?
Right outside the hall, there's like another like kind of alcove side room where you see there's just like some like bookshelves and like a little like table study kind of a thing. And it's kind of like towering above you, so it's a few floors of what looks like a library. Like you're escorted there, I'd say.
Could I go if it seems like it's a library, if it doesn't seem like it's like a secret or personal thing that we're not allowed to touch, could I look at what kind of books there are? Like kind of like skim, like, is this library divided by sections? Is the personal library just like random shit? Like, can I figure out what's kind of
roll me an investigation?
Okay. No. That's like a 5 total.
You do see most of the books here don't have a title on the binding. However they're arranged, you're not able to fully discern. There are some like markings on a few of them, but they're not in any like language per se that you would know.
I see. I mean, in that case, like, if we're waiting, Vanna will go through, like, we'll just take out some of them, like kind of flick through, like, at random. More of a, like, just curiosity. They're not, I think in that case, I'm not really looking for something. I'm just, like, curious to see what's here. Also to look like, because we found that, like, the language they speak is more of a mix of, like, Celestial and Elven, I believe. Is it? So also to see, like, oh, can I read this? Or, like, just, I guess, yeah, also, you know, it's not every day you get to hold a book that old.
Yeah.
So it does go randomly through.
Floor to ceiling, it's all erotic fiction.
That would be funny.
Yeah, just roll me a d20.
Oh god.
Let's see what book you pick up on random.
15.
15. Okay.
Well, now it rolls well.
You just quickly like grab a book, you open it, you flip the first few pages, and you see artwork, like beautifully like shaded and penned, and kind of like, you know how like they do like the shading with like rubbing charcoal and everything. Like you see like those very like detailed illustrations of like different stuff. You see what looks like the like palace itself from like a particular angle. You see another one looks like a beach view from a wall, and you keep kind of like flipping through them, and you see there's one which looks like the depiction of the king, and you see it's like you open it and like on the left you see a depiction of the king. On the right you see that same figure, the king, bowing, and in front of him is another very elven looking person with long kind of like cascading hair, and that person he seems to be holding a hand out over the king's shoulder, and in the other one he seems to be holding a lyre.
A lyre? Oh, would I recognize this as Pan, maybe?
You know for sure it's not Pan, I'll tell you that.
It's not.
Pan is mostly always depicted as a satyr.
Ah, yes, you're right. You're right.
Also, Pan has a pan flute, not a lyre.
Correct.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I thought God of Music, right, could have
Yeah,
any
I mean,
instrument.
technically any instrument can be
Yeah,
associated, but
yeah,
in
yeah,
The
his
one named
traditional,
after him.
no, exactly, in his traditional
But
thing, he
yeah,
has a
yeah,
flute or a
Okay,
pan,
okay,
either or.
interesting. I will show this also to like. We have Risk with us, right?
This was with you, yeah.
Yeah, I'll show it to anyone. But also, like, is it okay? Is it just art, or is it also writing?
You keep like flipping pages past that.
Mhm.
You see, there is some writing. It is a little hard for you to read. Whatever this like weird combination languages, it seems it also has its own script,
Okay, that's cool.
and you can kind of get some words here or there. Like you see, there are some similarities in the writing
Mm-hmm.
to more so celestial than anything, and
Would
it is.
comprehend languages work on this?
Yes, it would.
Okay, I will use that.
Yeah. You do comprehend languages. It gets a little easier to read, and it essentially, like you see, like underneath all of the things, there's like labeling. So, like the one page on the left you had, there's a little like label that essentially says Sebastian Corallan, first of his kind. On the right one, it just says an honest bequeathment from a father.
I see.
And
Okay.
as you flip pages, there is some writing here talking about essentially the history of this kingdom you're in. After the first few pages of artwork, you see it's essentially talking about how Eluwarda was a small nation, primarily based on an island. And eventually they came to the shore and started to build a small township here. And then the tragedy happened, and we lost our father. As he made his final stand, the land was plagued and broken.
Hold
All
on, not
of
that
us.
fast.
Sorry,
Wait. So eventually, so after they went to shore elsewhere, then tragedy happened, and father. Hold on.
Yes. And then they lost father. And
Okay.
he made his final stand. And the land there suffered for it. Without him, we wandered without protection. Open to harm and influence. And you keep reading, and it says, it was then that the matron of spiders struck, while we were our weakest. Many were lost, but no matter what happened, the first son endured.
Son, SON or SUN?
SON.
Interesting.
He had to sacrifice much to keep the dream of seeing his father alive. He sacrificed his culture. He sacrificed his people, his kindness, and himself. And even in this twisted form of life, he now remains. For one day he will see his father again. And thus he founded Elovarda, kingdom that spans from the sacred Emerald Valley of the Elves all the way to Corellan's last stand.
All the way where?
All the way to Corellan's last stand. I'll also say in that moment it does click for you. In your time, there is a place called Corellan Stand.
Where is that?
If you look at the map, it is northwest
Northwest.
of the mainland. Yeah.
Okay. I had the map here somewhere.
So essentially,
Oh, here it is.
from that point till all of Emerald Valley, that's how big Aluvarda is as a kingdom.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Basically, he made this as a bulwark to protect his kind from the
Yeah.
matron while he finds a way to bring his father back.
Yeah, and then it's definitely also, if you then also look at the map, where Barnacle Bay is now. If they're coming from an island and they're coming from shore, Emerald Valley is right across from there. So, okay. And also I'm thinking if the father died, something nature gods, I don't know.
I will say, as you kind of get close to the end of this book, at the very.
I will also, by the way, I pulled Riz for long. I will also, as I read, say this to out loud, or I'll say this to Riz.
Yeah.
Share, because I'm able to read it.
Yeah, he's following along as well. He's making notes, if anything, and as you get to the last page, you see kind of almost like a afterthought or whatever. It's just written there, where it essentially just says, the rotten one tried to claim him. It was only by the sacrifice of his great friend that he did not fade completely. Never forget the debt we owe to the Oak Father.
To the Oak. I see.
And there, you see under that, a little scribbled charcoal drawing of a leaf. Fully fleshed out like an oak leaf.
Does it look familiar to me?
It does look familiar to you.
But does it look familiar to the leaf that Sprout had, or the leaf that the cult has?
Yes.
Motherfucker. Okay.
I think seeing this complete drawing makes you think maybe it's both.
I think at this point, Ivana also pulls out their journal. So I mean, Riz was all taken up, but they're also they're drawing this now. And then I trying to also, I think underneath I would draw the other two, the more broken ones. Yeah. And just, I think they would I think they don't say anything. They are thinking, but they do eye Riz in a in a film when two people kind of look at each other, kind of, are you thinking what I'm thinking kind of situation.
You see, he's kind of looking at you I don't know what any of these names mean.
I mean, I don't know either, but I mean, and the one that shows now the drawing of the complete one and the two other ones.
I mean, the elves don't have a god, though. This doesn't make sense.
Well, they don't, but it sounds like they had. And that whoever that was sacrificed themselves.
But then, I mean, if
maybe
a god dies, there'd be signs, no?
Well, what kind of signs?
Well, I mean, I hypothesize it, but if the domains are what makes them, for example, if he points to your medallion, let's say Lodarius, if something bad happens to him, wouldn't technically the sun go out?
I mean,
so if something happened to the god of the elves, why are the elves still fine?
But there's also Selima still.
Selima's not the god of the sun.
No, but I mean, are there not
the
people
goddess of
who
fire?
are... Yeah, but couldn't they? I don't know. Help. I mean, from what it says here, it seems like people help each other, or maybe.
But I mean, if they helped each other, then the person here who helped him, I don't know that person either. Then
I mean, I don't know, but I am thinking maybe if this is the symbol of this Oak Father, then if the other two, the one that Sprout had and the one that the cult had,
as you say,
are similar,
Oak Father, you hear a crack.
I knew. Yes, I figured I was testing this theory. It was worth it. It
And
was
you see
because
later
in
it's
the
also
book
been like-
itself, yeah, and yeah, then I was like, okay, well, interesting to know, good to know that. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
Question.
But
Question.
wait, hold on. Like I'm just going. I was saying this, like, well, if these two are potentially the same symbol, and we've seen those two broken symbols in our time, then especially if one of them might be the cult, and maybe the Oakfather. Oh no, that's not what that was me. Maybe this one point is not gone yet, but I mean the symbol it's fractured.
I mean, we'll have to get back and look, I guess. I mean, I'm not exactly sure.
It's not. We don't have to solve it now. It's something to think about.
No, but then, if the elves are a people based around the deity, and if the deity isn't there, someone has to be looking after them. It doesn't make sense.
Someone maybe.
But then we don't
I
know
don't
about it. I mean, there's not too many elves in the world, but there's quite a few still.
And there's so much stuff we don't know, Riz. We don't know how it works. We're trying to piece it together.
Mm.
But-
He just like kind of shakes his head and he's like, and keep a note of it. If I ever this far up north in our time, then maybe we can find something out.
Yeah, we can think on it. We can workshop it.
Kind of like nods his head at that, and as you're having this
Mike
conversation,
also, did you wanna-
firstly,
yeah, do you
Jen,
wanna
you wanted
intro-
to do something?
Yeah, I just wanted to know whether Shay had told us everything about that conversation with Merkel, because if they did, then we would know that God stepping into other domains is a thing, and I would have interjected that, you know, there somebody may have stepped into that role, and if they're not well known, but that domain could still be looked after.
Shay.
I don't know, how long has it been since I died and came back?
A week.
Yeah, so I probably talked about it, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Then yeah, I would just have interjected with that the pantheon of gods as we know them is very different to now, but the domains seem to still be covered for the most part. So
You
another
see,
deity doing that job.
just thinks for a moment. He's like, well, I mean, that's the question, right? I mean, no god's domain is a people. Like, for example, Moradin, right? I mean, yes, he's the god of the dwarves, but his domain is creation, forging, smithing. And in the same way, whoever this god was, they may have been god of the elves, but they must have had a domain. If we can just find out who has that domain now, we can get closer to an answer.
So, wait,
Do
but...
domains not
so-
ever die?
Yeah, because Bahamut's still kicking around in our time.
Uh-huh.
So,
What do you
some
mean?
And it
domains have been
seems-
changed, some haven't.
I mean,
Yeah, and I've
like
met a goddess whose domains I think currently are not claimed, as far as I'm aware, and no one knows of her.
I mean,
She's been
that's
forgotten.
true, I guess. Unless some
I-
lesser deities have
I
taken
was
pieces
gonna
of their
never
divinity
got
without
it.
realizing it.
Maybe
The
if
goddess
people
you
are
talk
working on
about
it.
it, what exactly would the domains have been?
I think from what it sounded like, more like darkness, and I'm trying to think. How much did Sure tell me about this? Because I know that
You
there's
would
above
know,
table
like,
stuff, but I don't know how
loss
much.
is also one thing.
Oh, loss. Darkness. So darkness and loss. More like, yeah, darkness, loss.
He thinks for a moment. Wait, I have to roll for this. He has good religion.
So, I just want to confirm above the table, we did say Saloon, and that caused a crack. Did we say Shar? Out loud.
No.
Okay. let's
No, we
confirm.
only did saloon, and then because I think that's the thing, like because Jen said that, and then Devon was like, "Oh fuck, okay, apparently it still caused a crack," and that's the only reason they haven't said it.
We don't know for sure if she's around.
Yeah,
or
they
not.
haven't tested it.
No, and I think also if the book they were not like reading it because it was written down, they were not expecting to say like when you say Oak Father did vertical. I mean, I as a player was suspicious, but Devana was absolutely like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
apparently. But then again, Farah has warned us that like these things happen and they don't really know why. So I think if anything, it's for them it's like interesting, like oh, okay, things that are literally
see-
written here and are accessible are giving.
You see, as you do explain the domains, though, Rez thinks for a moment, and he just goes, "Well, I mean, loss, right? Technically, that domain has been claimed somewhat, because Bishapa exists, and
What?
Bishapa exists. She's the goddess of misfortune. So, technically speaking, the domain of misfortune is partially a domain of fate and a domain of loss. So, in a way, that domain has also changed and shifted to a smaller
Wait,
form.
how is that? So you said two domains came together and then formed a new one.
Not a new domain. She represents different parts of
But then,
divinity.
if you're looking at it like that, then Selema being the goddess of fire, I mean, the sun's
Again,
fire
that's what I mean.
related.
But it won't be the same. It will be. Bishapa does not exist over all loss, but certain parts of it. So pieces of that domain have still endured. The way how the death domain, different parts of it have gone to different deities, and you have like the Raven Queen, and she's technically death and fate. And what I'm trying to say is that a smaller piece of a domain can also join another domain, and it becomes weaker, but it's still there. So maybe in the same way, this god, a piece of their domain is still existing in one of the gods we see today.
Right, but then also would that mean that in your theory, let's say Ludarius would die, would Selema then be able to take on that domain just if she reshaped it?
I mean, she would have to reshape it. The domain is the deity, and the deity is its followers. So no matter what happens, the domain would shift. And maybe the sun wouldn't even look the same anymore. Maybe it'll be a different size. I don't know how it would work, honestly. But
Wait, so how does one take over a domain? Do you just have to have a bunch of followers who believe that you're God?
I mean, that's one of the requirements, I would imagine. And he kind of like goes over his notes. He's like, but I mean, beyond that, I think it's also something to do with affinity for different gods. A god needs to be, well, their personality and everything kind of reflects their domain. So in Selima's case, she's fire. Going closer to the sun would make sense for her. But let's say I looked at Rokalina. She wouldn't be able to do the same thing. She doesn't have the same affinity for that kind of a domain.
So they have to be a god first to take over a domain.
I mean, that's also, well, considering where we are, there were a lot of gods who came into being during this time period, from what we understand. You don't have to be born a god.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how does that work? This thing with this blood ritual thing that Tivana kind of can do, but also I'm assuming that we would have noticed that you couldn't do it earlier and you can now, right? Or the runes were glowing earlier, but not now.
I mean, I didn't even realize properly, and also you would see Devana keeps himself covered up like up until the wrists, so people don't see.
Fair. So, but this thing about the blood ritual thing, and then we're going to go talk to someone who's doing the blood ritual. Do you think this could be where it started? Is that what you're trying to?
I don't know. I don't think it's the same thing. I mean, gaining divine power is just another way to harness magic, but it's not the only one. I mean, what Devana does, I don't fully understand, but essentially, that seems to be a pact bond ritual. It is a magic circle, gathering magic and then giving it to people. It's serving as a conduit. In the case of a god, it doesn't exactly work like that. The god contains an entire plane under their command, and then pieces of that plane can interact with different people in different ways. And sometimes, if a god is powerful and controlled enough, then they can decide who gets to do that and who doesn't get to do that. And, well, people, clerics especially, when they pray, their prayers, when they move through the weave into the divine domain, they are what power that domain, and in turn they power the god. And when that god gains that power, they can then amplify it and magnify it, and then they can change it to whatever they want, and that's what we get back. It's
that's why that's why I said to the goddess I met that I'll try to start a religion for her, because currently she has, I guess, no real
Also,
followers.
as
But
Risk
it's
was explaining this, and you're looking at this book in front of you, anyone who wants to, who's part of the discussion, like, can give me an insight check.
okay.
Yup.
That's pretty good. That is 21.
Okay.
Yeah, 12.
12, 21. On the 21, you, like, again, like, what Riz just said, like, kind of rings in your head for a second. Like, okay, maybe the domain isn't, like, taken over, but maybe there's a piece of that domain still out there that we are familiar with. Can you look at this figure? There's only, like, one very, like, faded drawing of the god itself. The one where, like, kings, like, kneeling down and everything. Can you look at it for a moment, you think, and for a moment it clicks in your head. You see he's holding a lyre. If he's holding a lyre, that would mean it was at the very least a important enough symbol associated with him.
Yep.
And you think music?
Yeah, that's what I said
Mm-hmm.
early on.
I know.
Yeah.
And you, like, look at it, you're like, you know there is a deity that is associated with musical instruments. You know it doesn't look like this, for sure.
I vaguely remember someone had, I think, a symbol of a lyre on. I'm pretty sure
Correct.
someone did, but I don't know. Oh wait, I do. Hold on. It's it was your BC. Yeah. I think, yeah, Devana, like, also says that, like, out loud, like, makes that realization, like, has that realization, and then says that. And that was after, I think, after UBC talked to Pan, right? That's what. Yeah. See, I said it.
You made the
from
connection, yes, but you called
Yes.
this figure Pan. I'm like, no, that's incorrect.
No, but yeah, okay.
So,
But
yes.
it is. I made the connection.
There's a
yes.
reason I was like, yes, you roll inside. Let's see if you connect the dots.
Yeah. I will. So yeah, Devana
You say
says
that
that
to
out
us, you're like,
loud.
oh, wait, if that's the case, that's pretty good. Didn't you all see him at Lionsgate?
Yeah, pretty briefly, and I went to look. I sent people to look, and we couldn't find him.
If we can get back and we can find a way to talk to him again, maybe we can get some answers.
Yeah, maybe that's also why.
He's usually
it said
pretty
that,
straightforward and honest with mortals he comes across. So
yeah. That's maybe that's
Life,
also
yeah.
the reason why he's walking around still, because I don't know. There might be reasons related to that.
life, yeah.
Protect people. Yes.
No, I'm waiting for that's in character. Like,
Wrist looks
Oh.
like, yes.
sorry. What is a ABC?
Wow. Yeah. Then I was like, oh, it was part of our party, but died. So.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
So you're saying this is,
Yeah, it could be. It will make sense then, I guess, if... Yeah, well, everything you've said, Riz, and it would make sense. It isn't... Maybe that's also... It's a disguise then also, maybe? I mean, we could speculate this for hours, but... I think we're a little bit closer, I guess, to finish or piecing it. I don't even know what we're piecing together anymore at this point.
You see, as you, like, take a deep breath as you say that, and look to your right, a rhino is staring at you.
Fucking hell. I like look. I'm like, hi. Can I help you?
Hey, nothing. Just fascinating.
What is?
Oh, you know the whole gods deal you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
And-
sorry. Have we met? My name's
Oh,
Devana. We'll
I'm
hold
sorry,
out a hand.
Typhoon. Hello.
Typhoon. Okay.
And I mean, well, we've technically met. I mean, we've been traveling together for a few weeks.
Yeah, but not personally.
Yeah, but I mean, now we have
How big is Rhino person?
like 4.5 feet tall.
Tiny Rhino person.
Okay. Yeah. So you're. How long have you been traveling with this group?
No, I mean, about as long as you guys.
Right. And your friends? You've known them for a while.
Yeah, we go back.
Inside check on this fucker.
Also, Tam, so during that journey, Born of Ash and Jen were going to be attempting to kind of befriend that
Correct.
that group. Did we manage that at all, or?
I was gonna come to that actually. Like, that's why he like approached Divana because he doesn't know Divana.
Also, I rolled a 25.
25? He doesn't seem to be lying.
Okay. It's just genuine interest, also.
Yeah, he seems curious about what you guys were discussing.
Is he wearing a hoodie symbol?
No.
All right.
I will say though, you would spot a symbol on him. Roll me a religion check.
Okay, I'm getting decent rolls for fucking ones. That's not a 25. Oh, that's not correct. That shouldn't be correct. Hold on.
That's not possible.
24. No, it was no, because I rolled a 19 last time and now an 18, but
I
the
see.
modifier is the same, but it's a 24.
You see the back of his hand has a very faded tattooed symbol, and you recognize it. It is a symbol of Timora,
Tamora is
the goddess of luck.
Yes.
And
Does it look like it's faded, like really, or is it just like a more recent? Is it like a faded tattoo as in like he's tried to remove it, or is it just like old?
that it looks like he
It's
tried to
old.
remove it.
Oh, to remove. Okay, then Nirvana won't bring it up because if it's like because the other ones are gonna bring it up. Like no, okay, there's a reason. Probably this is faded. But I think like Nirvana would be because in this time this group would know that we're from the future, right? Like this has been. I'm also asking
Yeah,
Jen
because
and like
Jen and
we've
all
just
would
been
have talked.
shared.
So that much I think is understood.
Yeah. Okay. So I think then the one would look at Typhoon and be like, well, also, I mean, in our time, it's all a bit different, I guess, and
I mean,
we're just trying to,
like,
yeah, we're trying to piece things together. What's happened, and
I mean, don't like, say anything too fucked up, but like, we win, right?
We're in the process. Well, win what? Actually, that's a good, better question.
We're fighting a bunch of dragons at the moment in our time.
I think. Wait, how much do I know about this? Also, what is the commonly
Roll
like?
me a history.
Oh my god! There's no one else. And also look at the rest of the.
No one else is. I figured. What do you want me to do?
I can roll a history.
You can.
My history sucks, but I can roll a
That's
history.
a 16.
I would happily do so.
I will also roll a history
for it.
just for the hell of it. That's a
That's an
13. That's
18.
not great.
I think you guys would have like cursory knowledge of the Dragon Wars to the point where it's like, yeah, they ended about like 300 or so years ago, and
In our time.
Yeah, and towards the tail end, a lot of people fought, died. The chromatic dragons were quelled away. Most of the metallic dragons also decided to leave and go to like Drake Isle and to Archdragon Peak and stuff like that. But the other thing is very famously that the nation of dragons fell when the war ended, and the people of the nation were saved on the sacrifice of the bastions.
I see.
Who are like these heroic, like
yeah,
historical figures.
I think in that case, the one is like, I guess it depends on what you would count as winning. I mean, I guess some people would say that it was won, like, but I guess if you compare it to what was lost, and I'm not so sure.
I mean, a piece was found is probably the best way to
Honestly, I mean that's the best we can hope for, I guess.
Yeah, but then other wars started, and now we're in a new one, and it's a whole thing. That's why we're trying to figure these things out now. While we're here, I mean, a lot of things were lost. We might as well try and get some other puzzle pieces we otherwise wouldn't have. So I guess if there's anything you can share without risking anything, it would be helpful. You've overheard
You'd know
us.
more than
Is
me,
there
wouldn't you?
anything you've? Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking maybe the stuff we've been saying that you think was wrong, or
Well, I mean, not wrong. I mean, again, like we don't know a lot. What you're saying, though, pretty cool stuff.
Hmm.
You see, as you're talking to Typhoon, you also hear like from behind him, the human like calls out like, "Typhoon, what are you doing there? Come back. We still need to figure out what we are going to do here." And you see Typhoon just turns like, "What do you mean, big man?" And
Mhm.
you see,
I would have got their names, I presume.
yes,
Ash and I
you
would have got
know
their
the
names.
human is Ryan.
Yeah.
I'll say, oh, you would have known Typhoon already as well. You know
Yeah.
Sheldon Flash. You would have known that the Tabaxi's name is Cinnamon.
Oh, that's isn't that April's?
That's what I was
Oh, it's
thinking.
April's character.
That's what I was fucking thinking.
and who did I miss? Oh, there is the tall, kind of bluish skinned fox lady. Who I think I forgot to mention earlier. You would know that that person's name is TBD.
DVD.
Oh my
TBD.
god.
TBD. And what's TBD is like a dating situation, like
I haven't spoken to them.
um,
And
collectively, do they go by anything, or whatever?
oh, and sorry, one more person. The Asimar lady who was there, her name is Lorraine Huxley.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh,
Have
I
you
would have
told? Now the
mentioned this
question
at
is,
some
would
point.
you have mentioned this to Dagan?
Absolutely. To
And
Divana,
you
yeah.
would also know that their party is called the Bastions.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Okay. Well. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good thing we didn't mention this.
How much did Typhoon overhear, though?
I mean, the history check was internal.
It was internal, and like we only shared like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
there was some wins, losses, and pieces made, etc.
So yeah, there you go. You have all those deeds.
Okay. Yeah, we will telepathically
gonna tell them?
contact Divana.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Are we not going to tell them?
Steve?
why would we?
Why
Oh
would
my
we
God.
tell them that they are?
Shay,
Because
we cannot
okay, hold on.
mess with timelines.
Like if we tell them, like,
Steve.
yeah, we win, but you're going to have to die for that.
Oh, this is Steve?
They might not do it
Steve, what the
anymore.
fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, Jem will telepathically say to Divana, probably best we keep as many details as possible close to our vest.
I will say on that
given
history check, I'm not saying that like they're dead. All you know is that it says on the great sacrifice of the Bastions, because by all accounts, after the war ended, no one knows where the Bastions went.
Yeah.
No, but also I meant, are we telling Dagon about Lorraine?
And if anything, I'll ask
it's up to Divana whether
if Jen,
whether
you would have
yeah.
shared everyone's names to the party or not.
Yeah, as I say, I would have and I assume Ash as well.
Yeah.
Like we would have relayed it to Divana specifically, and allowed them to make the judgment as to how much we divulge to somebody who may be very relevant to their future.
I think then in that case, what would have happened? This would have been a little bit while back when you first shared this. Divana would have asked Dagan, "Do you know anyone by the name of Lorraine?"
he would have given you like a look of like oh, I'm not sure, like very like, what do you mean, kind of a thing. And after like maybe like a day of like sitting on it, he would have been like, wait, like I think I know that name. I think I read that name around up north, like when he was growing up somewhere.
Hmm.
He like
I
read it
think if
on a thing somewhere.
I think in that case, Devana, then when he would have remembered that, would have shared it with him, saying like, "This is what her name is," and then, but also like I've told him like, if you want, you can ask Jen to like maybe ask more questions about her to figure out exactly what the link is. Would have warned him to be like careful about messing with things, but also said that they felt like he deserved to know.
Also on that, obviously we've met a member of Dagon's family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and their familial name was not Huxley.
It's Valorwick.
Yeah, so it's not a great leap to assume that Dagon Huxley is also a pseudonym, and these names that Dagon has seen before somewhere could well have influenced the pseudonyms that he took.
Maybe.
You would know one thing, because Devana would know this, because Dagon would have told you, and he has before. That is that Dagon Huxley isn't a pseudonym. That is the name he has. That's his like actual name. Because he grew up at an orphanage, so he had given up
Yeah.
the name Valorwing. He took the name
Yeah.
Huxley after the name of the orphanage.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's the orphanage name.
So
And that's why the Venom would have said like you deserve to know this, but also be careful.
Yeah.
But would have then said like maybe you can pass your questions along to Jen, and Jen can subtly inquire maybe.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think he wouldn't have had immediate questions. He would have just been very like, what the fuck about it? Like the same like
Also
how he
about
was
Sheldon.
when like the Sheldon thing
Yeah.
happened. Was that?
Yeah. Also, if he has any questions that he wants asking of Sheldon in particular as well.
Yeah. Nothing that he brings up. But essentially, like you hear like Ryan yell out and call Typhoon back, and Typhoon like kind of like steps away, looks at you like, you'll have to excuse me. My associate seems hungry. I don't know. And you see he
it's fine.
turns and like goes there. And
Good luck on your.
you do. I hear you guys already picked your thing, so I think we know where we're going. So
Yeah.
Oh, definitely good luck then.
looks at you like, it'll be fine. And you see like they like discuss shit for a bit, and also like on just a cursory glance, a couple of them, it's very obvious any religious symbols on some of them. Like Ryan has basically covered himself in Bahamut symbols at this point, with the shield, the armor, the sword, everything. You see this. You see that Sheldon has no symbols on him whatsoever. Lorraine has a symbol of Selima on her. Typhoon, I already told you. TBD, you would see only one like prominent symbol visible, which looks a lot like Devana's.
Which one? Ilmatar or Runt? Ilmatar.
Yes.
Okay.
And
that was TBD.
That was TBD.
Yeah.
And
Cinnamon.
Typhoon, yeah. So that's kind of like the vibe there. As you guys
Cinnamon didn't have one?
Cinnamon has one, you don't know what it is.
What's it look
one
like?
more question about
on their chest plate, you see just a orb, and you see half of it is pitch black and the other half is white.
Ultra ball.
I
Heavy
know what
ball.
it is. I actually
Heavy
from
ball.
content. Actually, now I remember because April has told me this. I think yes, April has. Fuck.
Parts
Okay.
of power.
Sure. But also, if there's nothing else here, I will be.
One more question, Sam, just before we move on.
Yes.
In the time that Bornavash and I have spent with this party, getting to know them, taking dinner with them occasionally,
Sure.
Obviously, we recognise the shield that
Yes.
Ryan had.
It's Steve's shield.
Have I got chance to glean anything
Wait, it's my shield?
about the sword?
Okay. Give me an Arcana check. And what was your question, Steve?
Did you say it's Steve's shield or you said Steve's shield?
Steve.
Oh, I also
nice.
heard Steve.
So does Steve not have the shield out right now, or what's happening?
At the moment, I am being ambiguous whether Teef is here or not, because I don't know how long P will be here or not. Because
That's
I don't know when P is available next.
But I think also didn't Teef have it at first in the bag of holding anyway? Because especially if we were if
it
Teef
is now
here,
out.
we were told
Teef has
to
it out
remove.
now in general, though.
Okay, but because we were told earlier to remove any holy symbols, right?
Yeah, I'll say even if Teef is here, they would have kept it aside then.
There we go. I'm just gonna put in chat what we got. That was a natural one.
Lovely.
It hasn't totted that up. No.
That sword? You're pretty sure you've seen that somewhere.
Thanks.
That looks like that might be Will's sword. He uses a glaive usually, but maybe that's why. Maybe that's Will's sword.
Ooh. This is definitely wrong. I rolled a nat 1, guys.
See, this is why in Pathfinder you do secret checks. So whatever
No, but it's
information
funnier
the GM
now.
gives you, no, because whatever information GM gives you, then becomes, your knowledge.
But yeah, that is that. Anything else?
No, I mean, like if we're being told to wait here, it's kind of like another thing is just probably like supplies, right? But it's like the basic, like food, water. If there's any, like herbs and shit, like Devana will always look around for that.
So you head out of the palace to do that then?
No, only if it's like because we were told to wait, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, only if it's like in the palace. Like we'd maybe do like a little look around, but then otherwise, if not, if we're just waiting, we'll probably like pick up another book and like we'll like go through, like pass some time and also take time to like just sit for a moment. Might even at the book with the artwork, try and like sketch some of that just for themselves because they draw anyway. They like drawing, so like they have a moment of like, oh, this is an interesting technique. Let me try and see if I can recreate that with pencil, etc.
As you're doing that, you will also learn. Narcissus tells you, like kind of just sitting there, just not saying anything, but you just see he's shivering.
Oh. I look now like, are you okay? I've got my speech back. I can talk to him again.
Just looks over at you like,
Cold.
Cold? Is it cold here?
It's a little colder, but you then like look down, you realize he's on the floor. This entire floor and walls, everything here is made of like this weird gem-like substance. It's probably very cold.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, it's probably the floor. Do you want to, like, we'll pull up a chair. It's like pat the chair for him to jump off on. Well, but we'll also put it next to them, so like if he wants to, he can like put his like his front bit on their lap or not, if they want to.
Is it a gem or is it a metal?
I'm doing.
Oh, wait, hold on. What did
squats on the side?
Yeah, you saw doing squats on the side. You see Narcissus leaps up to the chair and just breaks it.
Okay. Well,
I tell Narcissus that you won't be so cold if you were keeping your body busy.
Okay. Well, okay. Do we?
I'm gonna
have,
reach forward.
I have a cloak somewhere,
and I'm gonna use mending to fix the chair.
Okay, I'll say yeah. You mend the chair, and then with that, you see Narcissus kind of like looks at you cautiously, like just like kind of trying to absorb what's happening as he sees a broken thing get fixed again, and then like as the chair gets fixed, he very cautiously gets up and like sits on it, like kind of like presses his weight. Looks over at you, and you just hear Shade like just a bark towards you.
I'm gonna look at Narcissus. I'm gonna look at Divana.
And Divana would understand, and so would Ash. He just went, not bad.
Hmm. Divana gives like a
Okay.
nod.
Uh,
But we'll also still like it's still cautious about it, so we'll like sort of pat their own lap if Narcissus wants to shift the fight so the way
Yeah,
to
he
kind of
very
move over.
quickly does. Like any
Yeah,
warmth
we'll, like,
right
give
now
him,
he's
like-
taking.
Yeah, we'll like give
Oh.
him like we'll also like put it like take like their cloak a little bit to like wrap over him a
Mhm.
little bit as well.
So I want to understand the limits of my shape shifting.
You can't become a dog.
No, can I just change my face to look kind of like Anubis like? Are there like dog people in the world?
There are no
So
dog
that I could
people
have
in
met.
Fantasy.
No?
Even the fox person you just saw, that's the first fox person you've ever seen.
Okay, I'm going to try to change my face to look like the fox person. I'm going to woof back at Narcissus.
My funny patience is being tested.
You do that. Narcissus looks traumatized at you.
Oh no!
You're a person with just a fox face right now. And you see across the room, the fox person, TBD, they look over at you with like a very offended look.
I am looking at she like,
Shay's doing instead of like brown face, doing fox face.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna.
who had Steve as being the first person to do on-screen cultural appropriation?
Me, I had it. Then I'm gonna look at TPD and just mouth.
They look like. Uh-huh.
I'm just going to
When
shake my
she-
head and switch back into Shay form.
I'm just also gonna be like, I don't know him.
When Shay barks, I want to be like, whoa, 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 buddy. We don't use that language here.
We don't use those words anymore.
We are thousands of years in the past. Maybe we still do.
Akash, take inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Easy there, big fella.
Okay, Akash, I accept you as a member of the tribe now.
I think also the outside would be funny because it would be Divana, Akash, and Narcissus like all looking horrified. Then the fox person also being like, and then just like
And as you're kind of mouthing the "I'm sorry, I don't know this person," you like see it right next to you. Dagon is doing the same thing.
yeah.
Oh,
That's great.
and
So, tell me
Yeah.
this. Is the floor, is it gem or is it metal?
it's this weird mix where it's like there's like walkways that are clearly like stone and metal laid, and then along the sides of them, like most of the open parts of the room are like this blue and green combined like gem mineral substance.
So would heat metal potentially work to warm it up?
Would you heat metal the floor?
Let me check the range on this really quick. It's 60 feet. That's the range, but
It's touch. It's one
yeah.
object technically.
Why
but
would you heat metal the floor?
if you want to try it,
Okay.
you can try it.
you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, sure. The
Alright, you
intention
can't
is
heat
to
metal.
warm this place up so that the dog is not cold. I'm not trying to harm anyone.
I
So-
know.
But also,
I'm just
how many
saying
people
so
are
for
standing
GS.
on the floor right now? Which corner of the floor
Lots
are
of
you
people.
also telling us
I'm
this?
I'm touching the floor right near the chair,
You
basically.
cast heat metal.
right near the chair that
Fuck
I'm
me, I
sitting on
guess.
also.
Under it, right? On the floor, not on. And you're wearing shoes, so
Would you not like okay, wait, I feel like this is like if you're going to like slowly reach forward, I was like, what are you doing?
Sam, just a quick question. In the past, is wood still flammable?
Yes.
Okay.
No, this is fine. Like the one I was like, what are you doing?
dog's cold. I was trying to heat the floor.
Okay, well, with what?
Magic.
Okay, and you
Do weird
think-
shit now. I don't know
you-
this. Oh,
I mean,
do
no,
weird
I mean, like, I appreciate the intention, but would you not think it would be smarter to try that away from everyone else? and
Only
not
so
like
many times I
right
can do
where
this,
I'm
right? So,
sitting?
I mean, you're wearing shoes. I don't think it's going to affect you. It's just going to warm the area up, right?
We've talked about this. You don't think it's gonna affect me, but we're not sure.
As this
And
argument is
also
happening,
points around like this is a library. It's quite flammable. I appreciate the
as this
effort, I
argument's
appreciate
happening, with
intent.
a slam, the door opens,
Oh,
and you see King Karelin looks at all of you, and just goes,
I see you've made yourselves quite comfortable here.
yeah, it's a beautiful library.
Hmm.
And I'm sorry if we were not allowed to touch the books. The artwork is gorgeous. Also,
I never said you couldn't.
I know. I just figured I probably should have asked.
No, always better to ask for forgiveness than permission. We've learned this.
raises an eyebrow and looks at you. Just doesn't say anything, just looks at you.
Right. I guess if you're here, that means that we're good to go.
Yeah, indeed. Or rather, you are good to depart. Once you reach the location, I should be prepared to send assistance.
And he snaps his fingers, and you see all around the floor this, like, just almost like a very thin layer of like blood starts to appear. And then it rises up into the air and just shoots out towards all of you.
Oh, yep.
And as it does, with like a whoosh, and then it like just falls down from you. And as it does, wind hits you. You are outdoors. You look around. You're near the edge of some woods. A little off in the distance, you see, now quite distant from where you are, the walls of Elowarda. On the other hand, you see a little closer to you these enormous walls. Like Elowarda had like these like long, proper garrison walls. These walls are unnecessarily tall. Like you see just like 80, 90 feet high walls with like these barricaded parapets, and you see a very visible sheen of this blue and purple energy coalesce around the walls. I'll say, Jen, like just from your prior visitly experience, you can tell this is arcane energy, quite literally. You've never seen it so dense that it's visible. This is just covering this entire wall, and you see at the top of the wall numerous like siege weapons and devices of the sort, and all of them look very eerily similar to the arcane cannon you guys used. You see dozens of them here. And you see they're just firing off into the sky towards like angels and whatnot, and they are fucking them up. You see alongside the entire battlements there, like even on the like lower ground in the distance, you see people like running in with like weaponry and stuff. These are all soldiers, but for the first time you see these soldiers are not celestials. These are humans and tieflings, elves, what have you, but primarily humans. And these guys just have very clearly like full magical equipment and weapons, and they're going toe to toe with these angelic beings. And that's happening in the distance. Looking around you, you see like, smaller settlements, villages, farmsteads, stuff like that all around you. Looking around here, you were told that whatever this is happening near the outskirts, somewhere in the borders between the two nations. So where would you like to go? Or would you like to begin pursuing this?
Wait, sorry. It's at the border between the two nations?
Correct.
Or
Like
between the two
Elowarda
villages?
and this neighboring kingdom's called Fultanis. So it's between
And
these
we
two
are-
places. You're
where are
somewhere
we
in the
on the
middle there. Yeah.
Oh god, so we have to find them.
Can
Is it possible for me at all to try and tune into the runes and see if I can figure out
I
where the
like
hell they
it.
are.
Give me an artifact.
Well, oh, I have an inspiration. That's good because that was a nat 1.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Okay, the new roll is not that great. It's a 10, but at least it's not a nat 1. So.
You try and focus on it. You're not entirely sure, but you do feel it is resonating more powerfully. It is
Yeah.
weird, but it's not giving you like an inkling or like a compass to anything.
Yeah, I figured. All right. Then, in that case, I will look around and be like, "Has anyone got like I don't know, locate a person or something?"
If
to
only Shay was
find?"
still a ranger.
Yeah. Wait, could I? No, probably not. If I don't think Narcissus is of any help here because there's nothing like.
You can try.
For him to
I mean,
find
there are.
out to
You have
track.
clues to work with. He did. I can give you a refresher on the clues, but yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, please.
You know that there was some like startings of a cult or whatever here. Someone was using blood magic essentially without fully understanding what it was, and there was an increase in disappearances across villages on the border who weren't directly being protected by any kingdom. And there were also just strange happenings in villages where like people were quote unquote like defecting / going missing, where like more and more of these like cultists were showing up in different villages. So at the very least, you know that death, killings, and blood is involved in a lot of places.
And do you feel like, or I could have asked Narcissus before, if he feels like types of magic have a different like smell or because like animals have different kind of sentience.
Doesn't fully understand types of magic, I'll say.
We'll do I have a minor illusion. We'll do a minor illusion to be like magic. And they'd be like, "Does it like?" I think either if it smells like, or if it, if there's any kind of sensation he gets from it, like in a way.
I'll give him a shot. So, he kind of sniffs around your hand and like just smelling like pack leader.
Right, that makes sense.
I wanna take a dagger and make a small cut in my hand. And then when the blood drops, whichever way it flows, I want to say that way.
All right. Roll me a d20.
I have a couple of things up.
8.
8. It drops straight down.
See, I was also going to use my
I
blood.
to point down and say that way.
Oh, well, I don't think they're on the ground.
There are villages nearby that we could head to first to see if they have any news. Failing that, are there Ash, you would be the man for this, I believe. Maybe some creatures nearby that would be able to give us information about,
Could try looking.
goings on.
Mm-hmm.
I could do this, but it feels very much like it's your thing, and I want to let you do it. So
I will check.
Go for the Divana method. Ask birds to be your eyes. It's great. Can recommend. They might want food in return though. But yes, try. I mean, I guess I will assist them.
Animals, birds.
Yeah, I will assist with you because I can also do beast speech. Or like I will let you do your and then I think I will try and assist them. Also because I think it's like definitely relies on Ash for like the the more animalistic, but also will then chip in because Ash's int is if I was like, okay, well no, maybe that's not what we should be saying.
All right. I'll say roll me a survival with advantage. The help action.
Also, against doing it myself because the last time in
First
a game,
one is on that 20.
Oh yeah.
21.
Oh, okay,
21.
nice.
Pretty good. All
Yeah,
right.
the last time I used speak with animals in a game, not this game, I got called a C word by a badger that I woke up in the daytime. So,
Oh
yeah.
yes. Yep.
All right. You look around, like trying to focus on animals. Like you're near like the edge of woods, so you're like trying to look back into them. You see like some eyes peering towards you, and then they like kind of scurry away. You eventually spot a pair of eyes that are slowly kind of just observing you, looking around, and getting like closer to you. I will say, when you see these eyes, what do you do?
What? Only eyes, or I
Yeah,
don't see
it's
a
like
shape? Or
in the distance, in the dark woods, you just see a pair of like eyes kind of peering out.
can we speak? I want to be like, hey there, Mister or Miss. Can I have a moment with you?
Roll me an animal handling.
21.
Behind. Oh, nice. Yeah.
What you get?
Okay. Cool.
21.
21.
Nice. Nice.
After a
nice.
little bit, you see kind of creeping closer with like kind of like heavy but like pressed footsteps. You see this very large owl bear emerge. You see it has a
Say,
couple
Oh,
of like
dear.
scrapes and wounds on it. It looks a little like
Aw.
battle worn. And you see it looks over at you like, what are you?
oh, great bird.
Oh no.
I am a beast, just like you. I'm escorting these NBPs, or should I say non-beast persons, on an important mission.
I
I'd,
watched this like carefully, but it looks wounded, right?
It looks wounded.
Yeah. I will.
Are we
kinda,
all
like-
here?
You're all here,
Like-
but you don't
Yeah,
understand
but you
this
don't understand.
conversation.
Yeah, but I can see that it's wounded, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Devana will be like, "Are you okay? You hurt?"
I'm fine.
Captain, would the owlbear allow me to heal them?
That's what I'm trying to. I think currently it might be a bit skeptical, so I'm trying to take it slow.
I want to say, you look wounded. May we help you first?
Why would you help me?
Well, like call
You look like
Narcissus
the things
over.
that did this.
Well, Devana will call Narcissus over also, and
Yeah,
She's-
and also kind of
and
walks
just
up like
be
kind of
like-
cautiously.
yeah, like, well, so this is a friend of mine. We found him a while ago, also wounded. I've helped him before. I've even actually, I mean, recently he nearly died, and I helped save his life. I don't mean any harm. It saddens me to see you harmed. Obviously, in the end, it's your call. If you feel wary, that makes sense. I'm just offering.
Looks at you, looks back at Ash.
You trust this one?
Say, yes. As fate has led me to them, I'm sure they will prove to be good friends. Don't worry about it. You are wounded, and we shall help.
If you can help enough for me to hunt, that's enough.
Yes, I have. Would you allow my friend, and points at Lifea? They are an excellent healer. If you prefer I do it, I can do it too. It's your call.
Doesn't matter to me.
All right. I will ask Lifea. Consent has been given if you would like to try.
Oh, yeah.
But they're a bit wary, so please take it easy.
I just like gently approach and just
Animal
like,
handling.
fuck.
Would it be with advantage because of
No, the DC
our...
is lower because you've
Ah,
I'll give
okay,
you
okay,
guidance.
okay.
you have
Yeah,
guidance.
I'll tap you on the shoulder.
That's a 14. What is guidance
D4.
again?
1d4.
Where are my dice? Where is dice? I should just use normal dice, shouldn't I? That is 15 total.
15. You get closer, and as you kind of like gently like approach it, like as you get closer, it just kind of squawks in your direction, kind of like flaps its wings at you a little. Just and then like it stops again as you get closer. And I'm assuming you're doing what, a lay on hands or something?
Yeah.
How much are you giving?
How damaged does it look?
Looks pretty fucked up.
Into 15. Don't know if I want to use all my lay on hands. Fuck it. We want his trust. All 25.
All right. You very quickly like place your hand, and as the healing light kind of like spreads out, you see its wounds beginning to close. You see its kind of haggard breathing also like slows down. Looks off to you.
Thank you. You've helped me.
Says thank
It
you.
doesn't
Says,
burn.
like,
I'll
yeah.
just like move my hand away and just like.
Do you have a name?
No.
If you know what that is. That's okay. And looks at Ash again, because obviously, you know, we're
Looks
trying
back
to...
at Ash.
Yeah.
You're taking these things somewhere. What do
Yes,
you need
but
from me?
we need to find the way.
Why do I know the way?
You are from around here, aren't you?
What are you looking for?
Now, no.
Lots of blood.
Point to Devana to like describe.
Yeah, we'll be question talking to this right now, like, because Narcissus, obviously talking to Narcissus is not very smart, said lovingly. Doesn't understand a lot of
This
concepts.
creature is smarter than
Doesn't-
Narcissus.
Smarter, okay, yeah. I think they're gonna be like, there are a group of people that have been supposedly harming other people, something to do with blood. We're looking for them. Do you know where they are? Have you seen them around at all? We've also heard instances of people disappearing.
Thanks for a moment. Like just kind of tilts its head all the way upside down for a second. And like kind of as it straightens it, looks at you.
People missing. Do not know. Blood. Smelt a lot of it. Many kills ruined.
And like kind of raises a claw in a direction.
That way.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Where are you? Do you live in this area? Are you going to be fine? Are you looking for food? Are you hungry?
I am leaving. My nest was destroyed. This place is no longer safe.
I'm sorry. I will.
Two
do I know
people
what?
like you killed my mate.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's awful.
I want to say, I know they can be terrible, but not all MVPs are bad.
Hmm.
All right. You see, he looks back and
It's that way.
all right.
Lots of two-legged nests empty there. Lots of blood.
All right. All right. Well, thank you, and be careful. I'll look in if there's anything I can. Do I know if owlbears are they omnivores?
they're
etc.?
omnivores.
Omnivores. I will take some of my food, and like offer it, like put it like down, like get it, put it down and step away.
You see, it looks at it, looks back at you.
if you want to.
No.
That's
I only eat what I hunt.
That's fair. Alright. Then good luck. And thanks again.
Mhm.
We'll
Kind
look
of
at
looks at all
Ash.
of you. Kind
Yeah.
of opens its plumage, looks at Ash like,
Farewell, my friend.
Guide them where you must. Don't stay here too long. Not safe.
and opens its
I'll
wings,
take
and you
that
see it just
advice.
goes straight up into the air and just flies off.
I'll gesture like gesture at the food and like just give Narcissus a nod, knowing that
I was just like looks at you, almost like waiting, like for you to say.
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Is nod.
Runs over, inhales it. It's gone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Perfect.
And then I'm
So
assuming you
well
guys.
trained.
Yes. You move in that direction, then I assume.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Once. Yeah.
Are we trying to be quiet and stealthy? Is the
That's
question.
what I was about to ask. Are we going quick or slow and quiet?
Slow and quiet.
Slow and quiet, right?
All right. Everyone stealth checks.
Then I will
Yeah.
pass without trace.
Thank you, because I have disadvantage.
Me
How many
too.
people does that affect?
All of you.
Everyone
Oh,
And what does it do?
Plus 10
plus
to your stuff.
10.
plus 10.
So that's a 21 then for me.
Oh, I also have disadvantage and stuff. Fun.
Kind of shit roll from Zelstein.
Fuck.
Rest
That's a nat
very
one.
good. Oh, lovely.
It's a 13
Oh.
with without trace.
All right.
Wait, with disadvantage, why did you just roll one dice?
We have disadvantage?
No, I have-
Some people
No,
in heavy
I
armor,
have-
no?
Yeah, I have
Oh,
armor,
I
so
didn't
that-
roll with disadvantage. She rolled in.
Oh, nice.
So I guess I have 21 plus 10.
31.
Nice.
All right.
31. Well, and that one.
Well, I
from
mean, okay,
Jen.
technically, I guess we should take my. Why did I roll double again for disadvantage? You should just take my earlier roll
That's
as
a
my actual
41
disadvantage, right?
for Dagon?
Huh?
That's a 41 for Dagon.
Wild.
Oh my god. Dagon disappears.
Dagon's gone.
Where is
He
Dagon?
never came here.
Yeah,
Dagon?
he just
Who's Dagon?
vanishes.
He stealthed it, so he
Yeah.
voided himself.
Yeah.
But yes.
Well,
What did Shay get?
17.
Total with the plus 10? All right. 31, 17, 21. Nat 1 for Jen, right?
Yes,
Alright.
for a 13, if that helps. But, yeah.
What's everyone's passive perception?
12.
19.
Mine is 14. That's the
13.
highest perception I've had in a while.
Cool. You guys go as quiet as you can towards these like expanse of land at the moment with the battlefield in the distance again. And you avoid most big scuffles for the most part, like moving as a group together. You see Jen keeps stepping on like twigs, falling over, and people have to keep like helping them along essentially. And Zalstein also is making a bit of a sound with like clank, clank, clank with a chainmail. And as you guys keep moving, you see in the distance a village. You don't even need to get close to it. Like you're like kind of like near like almost like a like small like mount of like a hill almost. And you see in the distance there's just like plumes of smoke coming from it. It is very clearly like empty and desolate. And near the village, you see a little off to the side what would have probably been like a hunter's cabin or some like a hunter's lodge of some kind. You see a big like fence marked all the way around it. It's the only building that is standing without any damage to it per se. And as you see the oddity amidst all this chaos, we'll go take a break there. We will break for 15-ish minutes, and once we're back, we shall explore exactly what's happening here.
And I will not roll any more nat ones.
We'll see.
Mm.
Hello, we are back with some crushed nuts.
Yes, we are back to fresh nuts. The sea
Yes.
system.
There they are. Our party had
These are
just
really good.
explored the wilderness with the help of a good, friendly bugbear, and they have come across a desolate village with the outskirts showing a mostly alright looking hunter's lodge. What would the party like to do?
All right. It's cold right now, right? This season.
Yes, it is cold.
And is there like a chimney with smoke in that
So,
lodge? Is there someone there?
Oh no.
And it's evening also, right? Is that
Yeah,
light?
it is evening. No smoke rising from it. No,
No lights inside either.
none that you can see at least. They're pretty far though.
Okay. I think also we'll look at everyone and be like, does anyone have anything to discover traps and the like as we
Dagon
we
kind of
try
looks
to-
at you like, I mean, I have a few things. Depends on the kind of traps, really.
I mean, I don't know, but I'm thinking if we, I mean, I'm guessing we want to investigate, but I don't know. It seems almost too convenient to just walk up to it. So
Perhaps not really, but I can at least be on the lookout for some enemies. And I'm just gonna cast Detect Evil and Good on myself.
All right.
Okay.
What all does that give you?
I activate Snout of the Bloodhound,
All right.
and I'm actively
now
looking
there's a
for
blood.
traps.
Wow.
That's a
So we'll do both one by one. First, life here. What does Detect Good and Evil give you?
for 10 minutes in a 30-foot radius around myself, I know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead, and where it is located.
Okay.
And also I know if there is a place or object that has been magically concentrated or desecrated.
Okay.
It
Nothing.
penetrates most barriers.
Yeah. Okay. No. Nothing that immediately comes up on that. Like, so at least where you're standing, but you can keep it up for the 10 minutes, and I'll let you know. And now,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
does Snout of the Bloodhound give you?
For an hour, I have advantage on with perception and survival checks
All
for
right.
tracking, +4 to initiative, and don't have disadvantage on attack rolls against invisible creatures.
All right. Roll me a survival check.
$23.
Okay. You do see there are like just on like the footfalls of like the grass around this village, like there are bits of it that are burnt up and stuff. But you also see like there are places where it's like lower than others because like it's been stepped on, and you can kind of like using that discern footsteps going through this tall grass towards the lodge. And
So I'll point it out to the party.
all right. And to answer your question, also, the one Dagon would tell you that, like, I mean, yeah, we can check for traps and all, but I doubt if anyone is trapping anything, they would just trap the wilderness. You need to guarantee the trap actually goes off, so they would be more concentrated around places they would want to protect.
And what to say that I wouldn't want to protect the lodge? That's the only building
Well, I
that's
mean,
in scale.
We'll have to get to check for traps, then, is what I mean.
Would you?
So what did you say? I didn't hear that.
You'd basically have to get closer to check for traps.
Oh, that's what the one was saying. Like, just walking up straight, which seems not like a great idea. Like, maybe asking if anyone has, when we approach. Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like me to, should we say, make myself a little less noticeable and scurry inside to take a look?
How exactly?
Oh, I could wild shape into a rat or something.
Oh, yeah, sure. If you think you're able to do that safely. And then I will also look at Shay actually, and will be like, do you have anything you could do? Like trying to involve them.
I got fuck all after I lost most of my stuff when I look up at the sky and I just say, goddamn fucking miracle. I can't do much in terms of sneaking around.
Oh, if not sneaking around, is there any other magic you could use that could aid?
I no, it's
It's
no.
alright if you don't. I'm just
Yeah.
okay. All right, then. Yeah, Jen. That sounds like a what?
That's the last thing Owlbear sees before it dies.
yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what's the play?
I think Jen's going to worship it to like a rat or something, and
Are you scouting ahead then, essentially?
yeah. Is there? I'm trying to think. Before you do, we'll look, and it's like, is there anyone able to like telepathically communicate or with
Dagon
between?
raises his hand.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought we lost you. Yeah. Well, that distance also.
I mean, that distance might be a bit of a trick. I'll have to kind of follow a little closer.
Okay.
Stay within 100 feet of me, and providing I put the link up before I
Also,
wild shape.
just as a reminder, you can do your Kalishtar thing.
My Kalishtar thing? Yeah, that's what I mean. The mind link response. Yeah, that's what I was
There's
saying.
no range limit
if
on it.
There is 100 feet.
No. Once. Oh yeah, it is 100 feet. You're right.
Yeah.
But then it's both-way communication, right? So like, yeah. 100
and
feet
that's
would
what I mean.
basically be he would have to be like right outside the lodge. Well,
Okay.
So if I move like 20 feet or so closer, or a little bit closer, then he can be inside, and I can, or they can be. I don't know how it works.
essentially, you are kind of far from the lodge right now. You have to get closer. If you're at the edge of like the fence line around the lodge, that to the inside of the lodge is about 100 feet.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay.
Okay. So Dagon will kind of walk up with you. Then. Oh wait, no, Devana's doing it, right?
Yeah, I mean, like if Jen doesn't lose that ability while wild shaping, then Devana will do that.
And anything I do before I wild shape, I keep, including concentration on the spell and things like that.
Cool. So you're doing that. You're setting up the link there. Dagon will come with to detect traps. So
Yes,
you
that's
three
what
are
I
moving
said,
closer. What about the rest of you? What are you guys doing? Are you keeping your distance? Or what?
Before I wild shape as well.
Yeah. Ash, Shay, and Lifea, are you guys keeping your distance or are you moving in closer?
We can keep our distance.
I think I will, because I do have detect good and evil. I should like be slowly moving in, like other of the
So you're keeping your distance still. Lifea, you can also start like joining up with them. Shay, what are you doing?
Same. I don't have anything to help right now, so
Keep distance.
I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. Cool. In that case, I need a stealth check from Lifea, Jen, and Devana.
Okay, so I will cast Pass Without a Trace before I go into wild shape.
That 20 for Dagon, he's gone.
I rolled a 19 plus so dirty 20 plus 10 then is a 30.
And I will guide myself.
Risf and Zalstein will also keep their distance. And yeah, Dagon's gone. I don't even need to tell you the number. He's gone.
That's a 15 with the pass without trace.
It's like I think it's like the one that's like mumbling something to the and then looks over. And like,
you just hear him whisper like behind you, like, all right, let's move quietly. And you look over, he's gone.
Yeah,
he like backhands you essentially. But yeah, you guys start moving in. 15. Devana got a what?
So plus the pass without trace, I got a 30.
30. All right, cool.
And I got a 26.
15, 26, 30. Yeah, cool. Guys start moving closer. I'm assuming you're wild shaping as well.
Yeah.
So you're a rat. First, Dagon's gonna check for traps.
Please.
He tells you that the gate to the fence is trapped. With an arcane trap. He isn't sure what it does. And beyond that, he can't tell because he'll have to cross the threshold to tell.
I see. Okay.
But if you are a rat, you can use the sides of the fence to. You don't need to interact with the door essentially.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one and done will with the mind link pass that information on.
Perfect. Then I will. Yeah, I will scuttle around an upper fence post and down the other side.
Cool. You kind of scurry up and down as you enter into the lodge. You immediately clock on your passive perception. Firstly, there's bear traps all around you.
Okay, I'm not a bear, so it's
We're
okay.
not bears.
Secondly, roll me a perception check.
Am I using smell or am I using
Hearing.
sight? Hearing. Okay, which would just be a normal perception, so that would use mine because mine is higher. So
Oh yeah, you get to choose, right? Whichever's higher.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I will go. I can't guide myself. That's an 11. Rolled off the 20 and onto a 2.
You start getting closer. As you get closer, you do see from this slight gaps within the logs and whatnot. There is light eking out. There is very dimly lit some source of light on the inside. And even on 11, you do hear something. You're not sure what. You heard some rustling for a moment, and then was gone. Looking around you, you see obviously there's the big door to the lodge.
Can you avoid the big door?
There seems to be almost an outhouse or something onto the side, a little tool shed or something, and then you see there's an open window space to the left of you, and one to the right of you.
I mean, rats can fit in pretty small spaces, right? This is a log cabin,
Correct.
say. So I'm going to assume there will be somewhere in the wall space that I would find a gap that
I'll say on an 11 you don't.
Balls.
That's why I asked you to roll.
Okay. Fine. You told me it was hearing. I can't hear.
It's hearing and seeing. Obviously, your eyes aren't closed.
Okay. In that case, may I use smell to try and find where I can smell kind of the air coming through? And
you know what? Sure. Roll me again.
Cool, because I get advantage on smell.
I figured.
A 12, because I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 3. So, yeah, no, I can't. Fine,
Wow.
I go under the door.
Door then? All right.
Yeah, door.
All right. As you kind of try to crawl underneath the door, give me a dex saving throw.
Yeah, figured.
Wild, you didn't go for the window.
Where would the gaps in the window be?
I said it's an open window.
Oh, sorry. If you said open window, I would have gone open. I would have gone window.
Well,
I did not hear you say open window.
I said there's an open window space.
Did not hear open window.
To be fair, also did not hear open window. I heard
Wild.
window.
Check the word. Either my mic fucked me or everyone's gaslighting me.
No. Just obviously, I am not an idiot.
Well,
Jen is not an idiot.
Okay. Well, recent drop in intelligence would argue otherwise.
But also choices made by both Jen
Yes.
and Jasper.
But you know what? Fine. I'll let you, since you did not hear it.
I imagine it Jen's going up to the door, pauses, looks at an
open fucking window.
It's open.
You scurry around, start climbing up. In that case, give me a stealth check.
Okay. And I am still under pass without a trace, so rats don't have stealth, I don't believe, so it'd be mine. That's fine. Disadvantage, but plus 10. Oh, now I roll well. 28.
You climb up, you look around inside. Firstly, all of the furniture has been kind of overturned, tossed aside. You see the entire inside of this room. is covered in blood. The walls, floor, everything is just blood and viscera. And you see in the center, kind of like you look off to the side, like right behind the door, a little further into the cabin, you see in front of like a currently cold fireplace. You see a bit of the floor has been cleaned up, and there are these runes drawn and carved into the wood with blood seeping onto them. And all around the circle of like runes, you just see corpses. Mutilated, fucked up. You see on their like bodies more runes carved alongside them. And you see in the middle of this circle, there is this kind of just very disheveled man sitting there. Very, very young looking person, has hair kind of like, in a mess, caked in blood. And he's just pressing both his hands down. And there's a bunch of like just, you can't tell properly from where you are, but just like random like knickknacks or something in his hands that he's like pressing into the ground. And he's muttering something under his breath. You don't understand the words, but even as you hear them, you get a headache, and you feel even your like rat nose just like trickling with blood.
It's fucking void
we'll
speech.
message Divana.
Oh god.
And just be like,
Okay.
okay, lot of blood, lot of corpses, and a ritual taking place as we speak, by the looks of it.
Oh. Okay.
Door's
that's-
trapped. I don't know that. I didn't go under the door. There's bear traps on the route in, but there's an open window. That's how I got in.
Okay. And you're unseen? You're okay?
As far as I know at the moment, yes.
Okay.
And I will drop. There's furniture. There's something I could kind of drop down behind off the windowsill, and
There's a lot of shit like
Also-
overturned and stuff, so you can easily.
Also, Tan would have, because Jen's been around Divana in combat, and Divana's used void speech spells before that you've described. People here it might get slight headache. Would you say Jen?
I'd say
would
Jen
be
is
able to put in-
familiar with void speech.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
understand what it sounds like.
Just
Yeah.
because he's a rat now, he's a familiar? That doesn't sound right.
Yes.
don't mention familiars. I'm still sad. I don't know. Where's Rivet?
Yeah.
Leave it in peace.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
Divana would be like, okay, well, if there's nothing else, no one else there, then come back and we'll see how we can go from there.
So come back. You don't want to come in and capture this fellow, perhaps?
I mean, I could.
I mean, I could literally unwild shape here and now.
I mean, I think Divana would look at Dagon and Life yes also with us, right? And like explain like what Jen is like has described, and then looks particularly also to Dagon, be like, do you think I would go in and maybe if I show the runes, maybe
We're
get
no
us
one
talk?
alone.
Well, maybe.
What if they're not as? Maybe sure, but what if they're not as civil as you're expecting them to be?
Well, then stay close by. And if Jen stays inside and hides, then they can wild shape.
You see, like, looks at you. I mean, if that's the plan, then if you're gonna kick the door down, I'll just keep my sights trained on it.
Kicking the door down, I was thinking of politely knocking, but sure.
Maybe at
You
least
see, he's
they-
like, alright, he pulls up cheek and he just starts aiming it at the door.
Oh no. Oh no,
Or
don't.
that. Are you sure, Captain? I could accompany you in case.
I can barely hear you, Aziz.
There's a loud fan or something.
Oh, earphones is what Aziz said.
Ah,
Okay. I think, yeah, I mean, but be like, well, we should I don't think it would be. I want to try and take a more diplomatic approach. I think going in all swords blazing wouldn't make a good
You
impression.
see, he looks at you like tells us like, I mean, if there's a bunch of corpses in there, how do you think they got there?
Well,
Nobody-
you. That's also kind of what happened in the void. It's part of the rituals, in a way. I'm not approving. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying I have a vague sense of it.
Also, life is back. What were you saying?
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yeah,
Am I
yes.
audible?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying, Captain, are you sure you don't want at least one of us to accompany you? It's
I mean, Jen's in there, right?
fair enough.
I mean,
then
you can stand close by if.
I will also stand close by. And just be careful with the you've got this, and I will give you a bardic inspiration.
Yay. Yeah, and I go like, okay, well, stay at his side. I'm just gonna knock on and, yeah, I'll try and talk.
All right.
And we'll give
How do you
Dagan
get
like
close?
a quick kiss on the cheek, and then we'll go to the door.
Also, like
This is
while your
cool.
detect good and
No.
evil's going off, you start just sensing right at the edge of your like aura of detection, just nothing. You
Like
almost feel like
edge towards the
towards
inside.
the cabin. You just start feeling an absence of your aura, like whatever this magic you're surrounding yourself with. It's the second it goes there, it's suddenly not
Is
your magic
this
anymore.
before Dwana enters?
Before.
Then I will just stop there. Oh, Captain.
Yeah.
You know how I said I was going to detect good and evil?
Yeah.
I don't quite know how to describe this. Your whole thing with your patron is related to like void stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, my magic is kind of just
Not
like
going.
just
Yeah,
Uh,
that would make sense. Yeah.
As
that makes
life has explained this, Jen, you see this person take a knife with like a shaking hand and just stab his hand and place it down again. And you see all of the runes begin to start glowing.
Mm-mm. You're muted,
You're mute.
Mike.
I will communicate. Change of plan. Shit's going down.
Wait,
I'm gonna
let
try and stop it.
Wait, no, wait. Divana will like move away and will like just loudly knock on the door.
Wait, so how are you getting to the door? You're outside the fence right now.
Oh fuck, you're right. Wait, there was a window, right? It's an open window? Or is that
Yeah.
also fenced?
No, but like it's all behind the fence, right? You have to
Okay.
get past the yard to get to the hook.
How big is the fence? How like what's the perimeter of the fence?
It's like about like 6 feet high of a fence.
Cool.
And like,
Cool.
yeah.
Can I dimension door into the place?
Yes.
Cool. I'm dimension dooring into the place.
All right. Are you taking anyone with you?
Take me.
You're away.
Yeah, you said you're keeping your distance.
I'll wait, how many I won't take one person?
I can quickly run
Just
and
say-
reach.
Hold on.
Ah, but like I don't know if they're waiting.
Where the fuck is it? Dimension door. It doesn't say I can bring someone, I think. Oh wait, you can
Dimension
bring
door, you
one,
can bring
one.
one
Yeah, one
willing.
person.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I will take Dagan with me.
Put a
Like the
hand.
moment, like yeah.
Wait,
just,
what?
like,
And you
grab him.
teleport. And
Yeah.
you appear in the room. Jen, you see this happen. As you
I
appear, some papers like
immediately-
kind of
yeah.
go fluttering about. This person looks up at you,
And I say in void speech, I say stop.
continues muttering something
God.
like non-stop.
I drop my wild shape.
Looks around like very like erratically.
It's okay.
Looks
it's
over
okay.
at you like
I will pull my stick down.
in void speech goes like, "You are a comrade.
Yeah. Yes.
Why
Well,
are you with these people?" Sacrifices. We
Long
need more.
story. Yeah, long story. Like kind of like update me. We'll also switch to common now because it's now like we're not talking too much.
As you just going like almost taken aback by that, and you see his face just kind of contorts, and like Common just goes, no. What are you doing here?
It's fine. It's fine. It's like wait. Okay, so question, Tan. The
You're not
runes on
supposed
the
to be here.
ground.
What's
The
that?
runes on the ground.
Mm.
Have I seen? So I've seen different like kind of circles now. Do I recognize
You
any of them?
recognize some of the markings on them. You'll have to study them though to know what they're doing.
Yeah, but I do know that obviously I do understand the ritual and kind of like the purpose in that sense
Correct.
of the ritual,
This
right?
seems more like a very manual way to do it.
A manual way to do it.
As
I
you see, like
see.
this person who's like in like tattered clothes, he doesn't like have like the
Mhm.
markings like you do. He seems to have like carved markings of his own,
I
essentially.
see.
And you
Okay.
see, he just looks. No, you're not supposed to be here.
Okay.
I
What do you
have,
need?
I have sacrifices. I need to give them.
Okay.
I need to give the
like
sacrifices.
also there's no other living people around here, like right?
He's
Other than
the only person here. You see, he looks at all the cops. And like, I brought them all here.
He'll die.
I did it.
Is-
They're dead. My mother,
Okay.
my siblings, they're all gone. We need to give them to the ritual.
Okay. But these have been finished?
You mean finished?
They've been given to the ritual?
I'm trying to give them. You're on the way.
Okay, well then I'll help.
You say you will help. He looks over at Aeon, looks at like Jen, like, are these the ones you brought then?
No, not these. They're allies.
Condo. No, outside is condo.
Like no, they it's fine.
Don't kill
Trust
us.
me. It's I will like look at Dagan and Jen step outside.
Dagon looks at you like, no, like not leaving you with this person.
I mean, this guy is half dead anyway.
Like you see, Dave has a hand on his hilt right now. He's ready. Like
I think also for Devana it's difficult because they understand the importance of the ritual, if that makes sense. They don't have context for what's happening in this time, but they do understand that it's important. And I think that's why if this guy is saying like I'm trying to finish the ritual to give all of these corpses, they understand the importance of that. And I think that's what they're trying to help with. They're not like trying to do anything else. They're just trying to be let's like close it and finish it. But we'll yeah.
Jen will just speak up and go, just to clarify, did you kill all these people?
looks over at Jen, and I need to roll a wisdom save for him. Hold on.
Oh no.
Tan?
Yeah.
If you would like to minus a d6 from that as well.
Oh, okay. Sure.
No, why would you do
Okay,
that?
he for sure fails with a -6. All right. You see, all of the runes like light up, and Devana, you sense an immediate just burst of void energy from him.
Uh-oh.
And in that moment, Lifia outside you, in that blanketness, the only thing you gather is some kind of aberration. A very potent source of it. For a split second appeared and disappeared.
That's why
And
we're trying to finish this.
I just glance at Dagon.
Dagon isn't here, he's inside.
Dagon's not with you anymore.
You're alone
Hi,
right now.
Dagon,
inside.
it is. Huh. I glance at Ash.
Yeah, you look at the distance at Ash.
How far is Ash?
No, I'm not that far. I'm like 20,
Ash,
40
like-
feet.
Yeah,
30 feet is not that far.
it's a little more than that, but yeah.
Just look at Ash. Is Shay nearby? Is everyone else
There
nearby?
is Zalcin, they're all like a little further away from you.
I want
if
to
you
join
see-
closer.
I'm just gonna
No, I'm
look
just
at
gonna be like-
Lythia and just shrug, and I'm gonna look at Ash. Well, I guess they're dead.
Shrug? No, okay. I cast message. I see say shrug and I cast message.
Okay.
Do
And I want
not
to say we
do
need to
something
go in.
in haste. Just come a bit closer. We need to be prepared.
Oh, I wasn't gonna leave, but you know, if they're dead, right?
Wow. Did you say I also felt the burst of void energy?
Yeah. You see
Yeah.
this guy's eyes turn pitch black for a moment.
Yep. No. The one that immediately like goes to join. Looks
Get out
at
of here.
yeah.
And
No.
you see, he literally just like takes like the bloodied hand he has from like knifing it,
Oh fuck.
slams it into his chest, tears open this like amulet that was embedded into his flesh, and as he does that, more blood just like trickles out, and as it does, this room, all of the candles go out.
Shit.
It gets abjectly colder here, and you see the back end where the fireplace is begins to warp in shape and crack, and
Uh-oh.
with this shadowy gaseous portal appears, brimming with this blackened purplish energy.
Mm-mm.
And you see all of these bodies just begin to like melt into
No.
blood and float towards this portal. And you see this person like just looks around and just haggardly like stumbles into the portal and disappears. And
Does it close?
it does not close.
Can I try and finish ritual to close it?
It's done. The bodies are gone.
Looks at the other, like looks at the other two, like this is why I needed to close.
Now what?
I don't know. He didn't. Like that's why I was trying to help. Okay,
Wait.
well this is fucked. Okay.
The fucking king bastard. He told us to find the source, right? Isn't this the source? Call him.
I mean, I will just like take like this stone, and I will keep an eye on the thing.
That mad bastard slaughtered a dozen people.
It's you see, like it's. We'll talk about this later. But we'll. Is the portal stable? Does it look stable?
It's you've never seen a void portal before.
Okay, I call Sebastian. Be like, all right, we're at the location. There's a portal open. You should probably come.
On the outside, as you guys all like kind of like forming up to like storm the lodge, you see next to you all with like a flash of blood, essentially. You see kind of stepping out from like this almost like shadow in the middle of space. King Sebastian Corellan comes out, accompanied by what looks like a retinue of those same guards you saw wearing the pitch black armor. Looks around at you, smiles, just...
This place is indeed the correct one. Good.
And you see waves his hand, and the trapdoor just like flies off the hinges and like gets ripped apart. And he looks over on the inside that like...
Is that the source?
He's now inside, or is he outside still?
He's still outside. He's calling out from the outside, looking at that.
Can we see inside?
Yeah, you can see inside. Now you see this portal and just blood everywhere.
And I will look at Shay and be like, see? They're alive.
Does he? Who does he ask?
Fine,
Is that
I
the
guess.
source?
I guess
He
you
asks
can go
all
ahead.
of you. Like he has the
Oh.
group.
Yeah.
No, it's blood. It's not sauce. I know the two can be a bit similar, but
Horrible. You see, he continues and says,
Is that or not where this is coming from?
What do you mean? Where this is coming from? It's a portal to the void.
looks at you like,
The what?
The void. It's
Interesting.
why they're doing this. It is a.
you see,
From my understanding, it's important.
he's
where the blood's
just-
going.
Well, if that is
Yeah.
where the blood is going, that is where me must go as well.
No, that's a bad idea. That's a really, really bad idea.
It matters not. As you know, the deal is we need to find out who is taking all this blood. For the way they are taking it is breaking the balance of souls.
Right? I guess.
Now to look around and say, yes, you are right. So much wastage.
Exactly.
Bad idea is my middle name. Let's go.
So if you wish to come back to your time and want my help in doing so,
I know.
you'd best follow along.
Surely
I
that's
know.
not safe.
It's not,
We're in the middle of
but
a
it's the only
war.
way.
Not many things are safe.
Yeah.
And you see
right.
he kind of puts his cloak on a little more straight, signals to his soldiers, and they start following him.
So if you
And
die, we don't make it back to our time.
you see he leans down very close to your face, smiles, and goes,
They've been trying to kill me for a long time. If they find a way now, I would welcome it. And besides, if you die, you don't get back either.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
and he turns, strides through the portal first, disappears. His soldiers follow after him.
I will take Dagon's hand. I mean, stay close,
Likewise.
and then we'll go into the portal.
And does everyone go in?
I will just
Yeah,
look at everyone else and be like, well, you heard the captain? And I will just
I
also,
hated it that it looks like Nirvana's lost their Bible. They're the only one who understands what was happening in a way. Yeah, there's corpses. Yeah, it fucking sucks, but also it's gonna suck worse if this doesn't happen.
You cross the threshold, all of you. It becomes pitch black. And your light, the eyes begin to adjust slowly to distant modes of purplish dimmed glows, and you see they're coming out from these crystals jutting out of the ground, glowing slightly here or there, kind of sporadically placed all over. You're standing on just this gray piece of rock, looking around. You look past it, there is nothing there, just endless nothing. And you see at every few gaps there's almost these just islands floating in the middle of nowhere with these little bits of light shining. And you see in front of you a woman, long black hair, wearing these reddened robes, her hands caked in blood. You see this ashen substance kind of falling off of the bottom of her eyelids, running around looking at people, giving orders, and then going back to chanting something under her breath. You see around her this circle carved, much like the one outside, but cleaner. And you see this crimson arcane energy glowing from it and surrounding her. And that same energy coalesces and keeps building out into other nodes of circles in the distance, forming an enormous circle as far as you can see. Inside most of those circles, you see other individuals standing there, clutching and focusing on some kind of spell. And you see some of them getting more and more feeble as they're doing so. You see some of them just fall over, unconscious or dead, you can't even tell, just chanting till their last breath, quite literally. And in front of them, you see a whole line of people flinging out spells left, right, and center towards what seems to be this very big carapaced creature with mandibles and pincers, kind of crawling its way towards this woman. And these people jump up with all kinds of different magic, bring it down. You see a couple of smaller ones burst out from this creature's body and start attacking. They put those creatures down and they all breathe. They look at each other. They're tending to each other's wounds. And you see,
Can I help in this? If I see anything come close, aid and
Yeah,
fling
you-
spells.
yeah. You see though, you do it once or twice, and then there's a moment where nothing's attacking for a second, and you look behind this woman, behind this circle, is this kind of translucent crimson dome. Devana, you have obviously seen this before.
Yeah.
This looks different right now.
Okay.
Uh,
It's beginning more, maybe.
it is not a dense layer. You can still see inside it somewhat.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, Where in your time this was flickering on and off. Over here, it seems to be stable at the moment. It's just very weak. And
Yeah, okay.
you see this woman turns to see all of you approach suddenly, like, hold on. Who wait. Looks at Devana first, like, the rest of you, you're not supposed to be here. And you see she's like preparing her
It's-
hands for like a fight,
No.
essentially.
It's fine. It's fine. We're not here to pick a fight. It's a long story. I am one of yours. It's we've come to talk. It's a long story. I'm from the future. That's all I have to offer right now.
You see she like just kind
We'll
of
once again like show whatever runs to
she
prove.
pinches like
if,
her nose, and you see even as she does
One of
that,
yours.
ash like kind of breaks off of her skin, like as she pinches her nose, and she just kind of like whisks it away, and she looks at you like, all right, doesn't matter. Are you here to help or hinder? And at that point, before you answer, the king speaks up.
Yeah.
And he goes, you have been taking quite a lot of blood from my kingdom. What exactly are you doing here? And why on earth do I sense a celestial within this area? What is this place? And she looks at him for a moment. Didn't expect the king of the elves to show up here. What I'm doing is trying to make sure what's in there does not get to where you are. And for that, I need that blood. You see, he looks over. Yes, I can see why you need the blood then. Quite a lot of arcane energy you're beginning to channel here, aren't you? However, I don't particularly like sharing. And you see, she goes, this I do not have time for. Those creatures are coming and they will take everything, not just me or you, but everything else as well. And you see, for a moment, King Sebaheshan stops, looks around, looks at her. Well, you're certainly going about it the wrong way then. I'll put it simply. Right now your use of magic, at least when it comes to blood, is inefficient. Laughable, really. How about an exchange? I'll let you continue doing what you're doing. You provide me half of what you are harvesting here, and in return, I teach you how to be more efficient. Fix up some of these runes that you do not know how to write. And you see she looks around at the runes, looks at him, and why should I believe you? Because, at the very least, I am bound by my blood and my word. I'll even provide a drop of my own blood to this ritual you have. And you see she thinks for a moment. You do have potent blood. Fine. These terms work for now. I'll accept them. Why do you need all this blood right now? Well, to put mildly, my new companions here seeking a way back to their time, unimpeded by the one who watches it. And since one of them seems kin to you, I'm sure you would not mind helping a hand. And you see she looks over at Devana. Are you really from the future?
I am, and you're still going in that future, and I'm trying to help a lot of people.
You do see she
so
looks
you
way
just
better right now.
Yeah, and I think also the funny goes like, I the only thing is, back then or for I don't know, it doesn't matter. You don't remember or you don't know why you're doing this. I don't know why I'm helping you. I am, but what's
So
happening? Why
it's
are
not perfect
what's
then.
this?
I see. She looks at you. doing this to save the world.
Wait, is this the lady
Yes.
whose name we can't say?
No. Oh no.
What is on the other side is a battle that sends
I've seen
ripples
that.
across the plains. We're trying to contain that so the planes don't collapse onto each other. If the planes collapse, then the world you live in will collapse as well. All life as we know it will end. That creature, it is like this place.
It's a
Oh,
void
no.
creature. I've seen it.
Void. No. It is not of this world.
Oh.
It's quite the opposite. This world is the way it is because of it.
Oh.
It
Oh.
ceaselessly devours. It does not care what it devours. It doesn't have to be people or living things. It can be objects. It can be thoughts. It can be reality itself. It'll keep devouring. It does not care. If we let it loose, it'll devour everything. There will be nothing. There will be not even nothing. There will be just it
Yes.
and absence around it. What
That-
is
that
in
much
there
I
with
know.
it is the only thing that's been able to match it so far. She
Mhm.
fights. We are creating a way she can fight safely.
Wait a moment, Tan. Shar told me her name in the void last time, didn't she?
You know her
And there
name.
was no sound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Looked at her, was like, do you know her name?
You see, and that she like strains. It's. I knew this. I'm sorry. This place.
Do you want me
It
to
has
help?
it has an effect.
It's Shar.
You say it.
And everyone else also hears this now.
That must be true. I can't confirm or deny this. This place has an
Okay.
effect.
Can I
No
inside
crack.
check this?
Oh, crack.
There's no crack here. That's why I did it, because I
What do
remember the
you-
last time
what do you find
Shar
out?
told
I'm
me
just
this.
looking around like that's
Shay, what are you inside checking?
Whether or not this person is telling the truth that they don't know the name. I
Roll
don't
insight.
remember the name, yeah.
Yeah, roll insight.
So, fuck, that's a 14.
14. She seems, honest, if anything, she seems very like just distracted and tired, like to even care about
Mhm.
lying. She's just saying what she knows. Her mind seems scattered and she just
Mhm.
seems exhausted.
Does she
I
look
think the
hurt?
last thing I'll be like,
Or is it
Oh.
just...
yeah,
She's constantly
fucked
being
up.
hurt. You see, there are people around her. You see, right behind her, there's 5 mages, like her warlocks, who just have a hand pointed at her and they're constantly trying to heal her. And
I will
while
join in because I'm taking some of her time and I know how precious that is. I will also try and help heal her. I will put a cure wound or something in her way.
yeah, like, and again, like you heal her, someone's close, and you see more start
I
opening up,
know.
and like that's just
But
her position.
But I think
right
it's like
now.
I think also everyone knows that this is not new to Devon, and they don't seem like shocked by any of this. The fact that like
Yeah.
they throw a heal like a
You see, she
cure
like
wound
looks at
and
the
it's
heal.
really-
She like kind of gives you like almost like a thankful like nod,
Yeah.
and she like
Do you remember
turns
your
to
name?
you know. It's funny. Usually, the last thing people lose is their name in this place. For me, it was the first.
I'm sorry.
A price, I suppose, for what I'm trying to do. Break some order this place is trying to create for itself. Whatever that creature is, I don't know how it got here, but this place contorts to its very nature. All these creatures, they share its hunger. Like she points to like the carapaced carcasses around you. They ceaselessly try to free it. Do not know how it communicates with them, but whatever tries we've made to stop communication magic have not seemed to matter. Whatever connection they have is more intrinsic. It's calling to them ceaselessly, and they're driven to it to free it. This barrier we're creating, they want to devour it, and then it can devour us.
Mhm.
We need more people here.
Yeah.
We
I know,
don't
I
have
know.
nearly enough. It'll take a lot.
Do you know? Do you remember how long you've
person
been at
you
this?
said, Shah,
Sure. Yes.
she's been trying to fight for some time.
Mm-hmm.
It's been.
She's still going.
I know. If she wasn't, we would have lost. This
Take comfort
barrier.
in that. Take comfort in that. It's still standing where I'm from.
This barrier is not strong enough to hold that creature. It's only
know.
strong enough to contain their conflict. If she falls, this barrier won't hold for long either.
I know. I've been trying to help with that too.
All I remember is she said she'll do what she can to hold it off, but she can't kill it.
Yes.
She
I
knows
know.
she can't kill it. Not as she is now. She needs more strength, or she needs more allies.
Yes.
She said something happened. Well, she was here before I was, long before I was.
Yes, she told me this.
Something happened in her time in your world. And you see, like, her eyes kind of glaze over for a second, and like you see, like, bits of like ash again fall off, and you know that this means she just lost her memory. You don't know to what.
Yeah, I think Ivana's also like confirming. I think because she's trying to encourage her, like, yes, you're correct. That's correct. Still, like, your memory is like she's not
Basically,
like trying
as
to like
she's talking,
stop
you
her.
don't know
She's
what
trying to,
she's
like,
losing, but she's losing memories as she's talking.
I know, but like it's kind of like because she's like trying to recall. That's why they're like, yes, that's right, because they're trying to like encourage her. Like, yeah, you're good. That's fine. But also if she says that world, like, because Ivana realizes, hey, I could say shard, and when she's talking about like different worlds, Ivana will also say like Toril out loud as well. Now that we're all here.
And you see, she does not recognize.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Ivana tries to like, just wants to say
she just
it so people
continued.
hear
She's
it.
like, I don't know how long it's been or how long it's going to take, but at some point, either the barrier should be, the ritual should be complete, that the circle, if the circle is actually complete, then it can start sustaining itself to a certain degree, and then it can begin to weaken him. I don't know what it is, but
it's
if it can be, if it can be weakened, maybe that's enough for her to kill it. But she said
she needs more power. She said
she
so.
also needs. She said she needs her allies. Not just.
Okay, I'll say this. I'm working on it. We're working on it. We just need to get back to where we came from. That's where we're here. I might be one of the only people that knows about this, that knows about her, that knows what she's doing, because you've forgotten by then. I'm trying to help. I just need to get back.
You see, like, just almost like a passing look of horror as you, like, she realizes.
I know,
that.
but I think that Devana is telling that because she knows what she knows that she's losing memory, and also she's trying to hammer they're trying to hammer down like the importance of this.
As long as I can, and clearly I do for at least till your time. I don't know when that is, but
it's a long while.
It needs to be longer still yet, because it sounds like you're still working towards the circle. The circle isn't ready.
No, but I'm like I said, I might be the only person that knows what's happening, and I might be the only person who can try and get her allies.
There's yes, Jen.
Jen just wants to quickly kind of interrupt. We'll probably use his telepathic link rather than saying out loud. But we'll just say to Devana, while we are able, use this moment to tell us everything about this Shah, so that we too can help.
I think like Devana doesn't know that much, and Devana knows. Devana will the only thing that they'll share is obviously like the name was the most important, because they were able to manage to share the domains, and then obviously share the name Toril, and it's like everything else that know.
But before you do explain that, the Red Witch does continue.
Yeah.
And she does also tell you that, like, in the moment, her allies are important. She said something about those over there with her They are the only ones strong enough to aid her against this foe. And she was sure that the way she's been biding time here, they should also be gathering strength. And we will need everything
Oh,
we can.
I remember.
We will need all the strength we have to throw at this creature. It might not even be in your time, it might be after, but whatever you can do in yours then as well is important. And as far as asking for my help right now, I'll do what I can. Of course, you have, like, looks at your arm, even though it's covered, like, you can tell she sees the runes. And
Oh no, they've already pulled it down.
oh,
Already
okay.
to
Yeah,
show.
she like looks at the runes and she's just like, you've given quite a lot already. I would be boorish not to meet you in kind. I found this Shah some time ago, and I've been trying to help her on my own, and only recently I've realized I will need more people to fuel this circle. So you're doing a good job. That much is certain. You are also, to a certain degree, protected from the effects of the void, even though you are inversely called upon to it by the circle itself. Your companions, however, do not bear my mark. They do
I
not
know.
have the same protections that you do. Do not linger here too long, then.
I know. Yes, I know. I that's why I'm trying to get out of here.
She'll be fine when the promised day arrives. She said she'll have her allies one way or the other. She mentioned her family. I don't remember entirely.
Okay. Also above Tabletown, the Shar mentioned to me the some kind of celestial force. I forgot their name. I can't find it in my notes right now because it's not loading. They're like like army kind of vibe. I forgot the name for it. She had like, because she mentions things to Devon, and Devon's like, I don't know what that is.
I need to know which one, because there's a couple of those.
It sounded like it was some kind of like almost like a force or something. I don't
Like a
know.
celestial guard?
Celestial guard maybe.
That's one of
That rings
them.
a bell.
There's a couple, that's why.
Yeah, like I know that she spoke about some of it, and she mentioned like I remember that she didn't know some of the some gods' names, but then did know some others.
Oh, Celestial Cable?
Yes, I think so.
That wasn't a force, but yeah.
No, wait, Celestial Table. There was. I have it somewhere. She mentioned, but anyway.
Let me know. That's
I think
fine.
Ivana would probably have a vague understanding of what allies she's been talking about. I'm trying to think. Would also then probably say those names. I will look them up later to share. I think other than that, there's not much that that hasn't been said yet.
And
Yeah.
you see as she's like looking at you, like the king again like chimes in like,
Right. Now that we're all certain we're all on the same side, and that our accord is struck, I shall begin focusing some of the pools of blood you have gathered here. As for all of you, travelers from a distant time, ensure that everything goes as it should. Allow me to finish casting the ritual spell. And once it is done, you will have but a moment. In that moment, you must flee.
and
Okay.
you
Also,
see.
I found it's Divine Armies and Divine Order.
Okay, good.
Yep.
You see his guard. He brought 5 of them with him. You see they all like pull up their weapons and they just take like a formation like around the king as he begins like chanting his spell. And you see the Red Witch looks at that, looks back at all of you like, right. Well, you all can avail yourself to our protection until then, I suppose. And you hear like this chittering sound in the distance, and you see kind of clambering over rocks. You see more of these voidlings, these like small carapace creatures, big, small, different shapes and sizes. You also see like a little like off like to the edges of like this landmass you're standing on. There are silhouettes of people who have gone fully like their head to toe like gray, almost like statues. They're just kind of standing there frozen like this, and you just see parts of their features beginning to wisp away slowly, and they're just gone. Devana, you've seen that before. Like
I've seen this, yeah.
those are people who have been voided.
Yeah, and I think like the
And-
one looks sad. Like if they're not shocked at all. Like
and you
this
see
is,
here,
like,
most
this
of those
is-
people are
yeah.
wearing like the same garb. Like they're all like red ritual warlocks.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. The one just
And-
looks sad.
You see just this horde approaching, and they just kind of like start breaking through those like bodies and like just clambering over them, just mindlessly heading your way. And you see all of the warlocks like square up. You see some of these are also monks. Like you see like these people like covered in these like sigils, like the red ritual sigils, and they square up with their fists, and they like essentially they're like the front line. And as they start like making this line, she like looks over. You all may not be part of the ritual, but you are nonetheless within its conflicts, and we may yet just need your services now. I cannot stop the spell. I must not stop the spell. For your own sakes as well, do what you can against these monsters. And she like just folds her hands together and starts casting, and you see in front of you thousands of these things charging towards you. From like, and you see like all across, like in different floating land masses, more of these approaching, and every few land masses you see like small circles of red ritual warlocks holding their own like parts of the spell, just like setting up perimeters and trying to keep that part of the ritual safe. And you see this all across this infinite void around you. You find yourself standing in the center of this conflict. As all of you square up, we will end our session there.
I love that now everyone has seen what Devana has seen and hopefully understands the fuckery that
Right
they're
as
in.
the session's ending, one last thing from everyone. I need a wisdom save.
Yes, that I was waiting for this.
And Devana, you roll with advantage this time.
Yes. Oh, how nice.
Is it for any kind of charm condition?
No. This is for the void.
Is inspiration reroll?
Yes,
Oh,
inspiration is real.
I have a bardic still.
Okay, 21. Haven't
All
used
right.
inspiration.
That was a 25 for you? Okay.
22.
22. Shay?
17.
All right.
Good thing I rolled with.
Jen?
With my +9, I rolled a natural 3, guided myself for 15 total.
Okay.
What's a natural 3?
A natural 3.
Jen and Shay, both of you fail. The DC was 20 for your first check here. You both, for a moment, feel cold. You like kind of like feel yourself crying for a moment, and you wipe your eyes and you see ashes instead. And you don't know what happened. You feel a sense of loss. You don't know what it was. I need both of you between now and next session to DM me a memory you've had so far, either in the campaign or maybe before the campaign's events, that you have now lost. This memory has been voided. It's your first time getting hit by Void Essence, and neither of you rolled a nat 1, so it's most likely a minor thing, nothing very big or integral to your being, because the way the Void usually takes is you start losing bits and pieces here or there, then you lose bonds you might have or some big events you might have done, and it keeps chipping away until it's your personality traits, and then it's your name. Once you lose your name, you're gone. And
Do I see them also, like the crying?
yeah, you clock it.
Yeah, I will look at them and just like give like a very like a mouth like a sorry. Like a
So
understanding.
both of you, like, figure like somewhat minor anecdote from your lives or from the campaign that your characters have lost, and let me know. We shall find out what that is next time when the party tries to get back home. I will let you know
go.
the better you guys do in the next session, the more accurately you can get back home.
Okay, good. I've got my hemo heals prepped.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because the more time you buy, the
Fine.
better it is.
Yeah.
And yes, so that is the case there. Hope you all had fun playing. Hope you all had fun watching. I have been your Dungeon Master, Tanfighter. You can find me at Tanfighter on Blue Sky, Tanfighter117 on Instagram. I do actual plays, voice acting, writing, all that kind of stuff. So if you need any of that done, you know where to look. And as always, we have our lovely players. First off, we have Lifea.
Oh, that's me. Hello. My name is Assis. I have been by fear. You can find me everywhere on the internet at lesbianing. That is yearning with a lesb in front of it. You can find me rotting in my house with a blahaj. And there are projects and irons in the fire. Let's see. Unskippable cutscene still going on. Episode 5 should be out in another
Sunday?
couple weeks.
Oh, no, never mind.
No, in another couple weeks. The audio version should be out whenever I am recovered enough to do it because I have been recovering from a surgery. And I have been in a couple of episodes lately of Anything Could Happen, an improvised science fiction show. Those just came out like I think a week or two ago on their YouTube, and like the podcast is also available on places. So check that out because that is one of the first things I'm doing that's not like actual plays, and it's surprisingly very fun and it's so interesting. And I have a YouTube channel. And I got to plug this earlier because I've been so out of it for a month. I have a YouTube channel. I made a video about autism. It's YouTube. It's also lesbianing. Go watch that. I'm gonna have more out soon. Um, and yeah, just stay tuned here on Pantsless. I'm in a bunch of games coming up.
Indeed. Next up, we have Born of Ash.
So very excited to be in the position we are in right now, and
That's what he said.
yeah, we'll see next time. It's gonna go crazy.
It's a combat.
That's what she said to me all the time and never did it.
Okay. But yes. Next up, we have Devana.
Hi, I am Anna or Riley, whichever you prefer. I use the it pronouns, and I'm definitely human. You can find me anywhere at Peculiar Planets. I'm on pretty much every social media. Yeah, this is fun for me because hopefully now hopefully now the other people in the party understand the predicament that Devana is in and also understand why they were trying to finish that ritual.
I'm sorry,
but
did
also
any of you? Nobody understood full Gobin. Why should we understand this? I'm going to stop interrupting people.
It's fine. But yes, as for other things, I write comics, I do write tabletop stuff, I do sensitivity reading, all of that you can find on my website, peculiarplanets.com. I'm also in a Pathfinder 2nd edition actual play called Twilight's Edge over at Tumble Through. Yes, Tumble Through. Episodes drop every Tuesday on your favorite podcasting platform. And yesterday, as of this date, we did a charity episode called Horizon's Edge, where we played Starfinder, an AU. And that VOD is, I think the first part got uploaded, and the second part will probably also be there on Tumble Through's YouTube. And that is it.
Hell yeah. Next up, we have Jen. Muted still?
I muted my mic at source. Bloody hell, whatever. I have been Mike. No, I've been Jen. I remain Mike. I don't know anymore. Everything's voided, including my memory. You can find me here in several things over the course of forever, because Steve seems to like giving me work to do, including episode 3 next week of Walking Dead TTRPG adventure. the way we were, where you can watch Danny Mendoza play a dog. So that's an experience that everybody needs to see. Oh yeah. Danny's character is a dog. What else? I don't know. Loads of stuff in the fire. I've just had some weird news, so I'm a little bit thrown right now. I will fill the guys in behind the scene. So,
All right. Last but not least, we have our host with the most something, the PB man himself, the Goon King, Shay.
Hello, hi, I'm Steve, also known as Azzy Pants. I run Pantsless tables and other things. Shay is going through it. So, yeah, we're gonna find a nice memory for them to forget. Maybe it's the memory of the first time they felt loved by their sibling, you know? So, yeah,
Again, it
good
has to be a
job,
small
Devana.
thing.
Thanks for that.
It has to be a small thing.
Hold on, that's not my fault.
I'm sure she has a small thing.
And also welcome to my life.
She's a
I have
changeling.
made
You
a,
can
I
keep
have
the
made
size
a,
of his-
I have made it. Hold on, I've made a D10 table. I've made a roll table with memories at this point.
Indeed.
That's that. We're doing a bunch of stuff for Pride, and trying to get much shit sorted, but apparently the world hates me, so, it's not been happening as quickly as I would have liked. We're 6 months into our pan-India launch, and we still haven't done international match. But anyway, I'm gonna not bring the mood down.
Red tape and all that.
Yeah, that's
enemy of all.
That's it. Put me in your games. I'm tired of playing games where I have to produce and look at chat and send messages and fucking other bullshit. Just let me just come on, be a stupid little shit, doing stupid little things, so I don't have to worry about.
Don't worry.
I don't know.
Steve's a great,
We're gonna figure a way out that you don't have to produce Dark Waters. We're gonna figure a way out.
And let his character be a stupid little
I mean, I will
shit as
still have to manage the stream anyway, right? It's because it is still my channel, right?
It's fine. Everyone needs to just put Steve in their games because Steve's a great role player and very fun to play with. So put Steve in your games so he can just enjoy the game and play. How did you put that stupid little? What did you say? Stupid little character.
Let him be a stupid little shit.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Good, exactly.
I mean, once again, I am upset about decisions that I have made about my own life. So, yeah, that's great. Anyway, I'm done.
Donate to Pantsless Pride. Donate to our fundraisers. Help out the Trevor Project. Help out those individuals that we're helping fundraise for. Again, going all of the rest of this month and next month.
We will be back on the 5th of June with actual proper incentives. They'll need it for combat.
Including the woos.
Yes.
Okay, here's the thing. I will give everyone a free sample. Just so you know what you're paying for. That's all you're getting.
Ooh.
I just need lots of inspiration donated because of
Yes. I could always throw in another Devana innuendo.
Oh well. But yes, that is it for us. We will be back next time. See you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.